Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good morning. Welcome on in. We are here for day 3 of BOOBTOBER. You can see at the top bar, it's going very well. Things are going very good. Massive congrats to all the team that are fundraising so far. Everyone's heckin' smashing it. Today, we're going to be doing our first little chunk, of a live 2D. I'm going to be showing you a little selection of things. Actually, let me switch screens. Hello, hi. Hello, everyone. I'm going to be showing you a little selection of things that I'm going to be doing because I'm going to be doing quite a bit of it behind the scenes as well, since it's quite repetitive. So I'm going to be showing you, like, here's how I do this, here's how I do this, here's a little bit of this, so that then I can leave stream and be like, and now I will do the boring stuff. So that you don't get completely like, wow, Jelly, you've been setting colors for 10 years. It's like, I know, I'm sorry, I'm very boring. But yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit of everything today because today is a little bit of a shorter stream again. So first few streams of the month are always a bit shorter. Just, where's my ring gone? Oh, probably with the washing up again. But yeah, I need to, sorry, full distracted there. I need to, yeah, I've got to do a lot of things. I got a lot of things for this live 2D stuff, but I want to show you a little selection of all of them. Again, this is kind of the end of our like purposefully short streams, just while I'm keeping an eye on people and like tech supporting and stuff like that. Yesterday, things actually went pretty well, touch wood. There were a few small hiccups and errors here and there, like, you know, something's not working or just like rebooting and stuff, but like otherwise, we're getting into it. We're getting into it. The team is easing into it. I do need to do a little team ping. I've actually whacked it in my own personal Discord. Just that, again, I'm going to be away for like 5 days or 4 days, technically 5 days-ish. I think it's maybe, no, I think it's not a full 5 days. I think it's 4 nights, 5 days-ish. Whack it in there, Vile, you, loads of giveaway stuff, very heckin' exciting. Oh my gosh, the fact that you're giving away, like modding kits, that's really cool. That's really cool. I bet people are heckin' excited about that. I bet people are heckin' excited about that. I think that's a sick one. I think that's honestly, like, Loki might be the coolest giveaway I think I've seen. But, like, other than maybe some of like the really cool custom pieces, I just think that's a really fun one. I love anything that drags people into a new craft though, so I'm probably biased. Also, Dagon, good morning! When are you leaving? So I've just whacked it all in the Discord. So if you want the information, it is in the Discord, in the general chat. I've just been putting stuff in there so that everyone, regardless of whether they're in stream or not, is nice and up to date. I will also be pinging people when I leave. So like, I'll be like, goodbye, I'm out. Now is the time that I shall be whipped. But otherwise, I'm keeping people up to date in the Discord. You don't even know what Kat's offering, but it's going to be a time thing. That's fair. I've even photoshopped something together for it. I had to do it. Send me stuff to giggle at. I would appreciate that. I'll always appreciate extra giggles in the DMs. Dear. Yeah, I'll also be pinging the BOOBTOBER channel this weekend, just to remind everyone. I believe, and actually while Val is here, Val, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe the only things that only I can do in BOOBTOBER is add you to the BOOBTOBER Twitch team, if you have a published campaign. I don't know if that's like the only thing that only I can do. Oh, and the BOOBTOBER team on Tiltify, like the add to the official team. I think both of those are me specific. Oh, and some of the stuff with the collabs because I'm the one running them. But I don't think anything else is only me can do it. I'm the only one who can see and alter. Oh, to be fair, no, I am the only one who can alter the sheets from the raid train, but that's not something I have to do very often. But that is, I think, again, technically, I think only I can do that. Other people can see and alter it on the calendar, but I'm the only one that can alter it on the sheet. But again, not something that I have to do very often. I doubt, and even if I did, it wouldn't be urgent for that week, like, because the raid train's not for a couple of weeks to go. So I don't think there's anything else that only specifically I can do. Yeah, so I think I can just advise people, if you want to be added to the BOOBTOBER team on Twitch or Tiltify, make sure that you've sent the request before, and then I'll just like actually put the date, like using the time cord thing, so we get the exact time. It'll probably be Monday evening, technically. Yeah. Oh dear. Poochie, good morning, welcome on in. I hope we're doing well. Sounds like right. When were we able to do that last year? So some of you can, some of you can't. I know Unpredictable 100% can. I think actually no, all of you are added to the calendar now. All of you can edit things on the calendar. You can't edit the sheets behind it. So people submit their form and then you get it sent to an Excel spreadsheet basically, where it organizes it and then plots it on the calendar for you in the right time zone. You can't alter that Excel spreadsheet because I think only I have access to that. But you can alter things on the calendar. The thing is, if you alter it on the calendar, the person can no longer make alterations anymore. So we ideally don't do that, because then the person who submitted the time, if they want to change things down the line, can't change it themselves. Whereas if I change it in the Excel spreadsheet and just make the software be like, can you maybe just ping it like this instead, they can still edit that. But again, it's not something I have to do very often. Like, I haven't had to do it at all this year. I think I maybe had to do it like once last year. It's like very unusual that I have to like ping the sheets and be like, there you go. Maybe just that I've seen that pop into my inbox file. Yeah, that's perfect. I'm here for it. I'm here for the chaos. Hell yeah. Oh dear, very nice chaos. Vile, is today your first Boobtober stream by any chance, or no? And for those who haven't seen, look how well everyone's doing. Everyone's smashing it. Everyone's doing so good. We've already had people hitting their targets in their first streams, which is always one of my favorite times of the year. When you see someone go live and then immediately hit their target and they're like, oh. And it's like, day one, you got like 30 days to go. Oh, just, it brings joy. It brings so much joy to this little rotten soul. I love it. It makes me very happy. The art is, it is, it's perfect. It's perfect. Yes, it will be. It will be exciting. Hell yeah. So yeah, we have a lot of cool stuff happening. Giveaways coming in. I actually have 2 giveaways to add to the team giveaway. Did you know? There's 2 that I need to add. I'm just waiting on like final ticks and dotting the I's and crossing the T's and all that, and then 2 more. Yee, I'm very excited. Oh, technically that's another thing that only I could do, because I don't think you guys can add stuff on the Tiltify page, team page, to the team giveaways. Only I can do that. There you go, that's another thing that only I can do. Which is why I need to do it this weekend before I go away. Dear. I also have some in the works giveaways that I have to wait before posting about them. I'm so excited because I can't really announce my stuff right now. Because again, my campaign won't be live until we can take stuff for the model. Which, by the way, I don't know if you've seen it, Vile. Or actually, Vile, have you seen what we're doing for our Boobtober this year? I don't remember. I know I saw you briefly yesterday. I can't remember, but I can show you where the model's at. So yeah. Let me quickly peep it for Vile. This is where our model is at the moment. It's obviously just a mannequin model, so it's just a model which is like, you know, very, very basic, with nothing particularly on it because we haven't added any stuff yet. However, I did do I grabbed some of the skin, just the skin, and to do a little test. Look at this. Look at this. Also, you can make it like a variant of skin tone if you want by like doing it like this and using the like, if I was trying to replicate my skin tone, I'd probably go for like a slightly pinker color, to be fair, but like maybe like that and then lighten it a bit. Look at that, customizable. But we obviously, I need to grab all the skin and attach it to like that same parameter so that all of the skin goes at the same time. Then I have to grab all the highlight, all the shading, all of the blush, all of everything in the different categories, and then add them with the hex codes and stuff like that, which we'll be doing a little bit of today. I'm not going to do everything today simply because it's quite repetitive and I want to show you guys a range of stuff in this program. I know I'm going to get questions about this. The program is live 2D. I might actually just whack it on screen in text, because whenever I use this program, most of the questions that I get are, what program are you using? And I know my accent sometimes can make it a little difficult for people to to say exactly what it is that I'm saying. Let me... Oh. There you go. I'm gonna just put it, the program Jelly is using is live 2D. There we go. Now you have it there, and that way, maybe I could put it up here. There you go. Put it up there. On the screen. You can't miss it. Now you can see it. The program Jelly is using is live 2D. Now anyone can answer the question. Hell yeah. Goof morning, Swifty. How goes it? I hope you're doing well. I was just showing a little bit because yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff to do today, but I'm quite excited about it. We have our base model ready for rigging. And yeah, Jelly, have you done daily check with your boobs? Daily? I think that might be too much. I think it might be looking... Unless you want to, you know, again, I'm not here to, what is it? We will not kink shame in this community. You wanna check them constantly every day, you go ahead. Once a day is quite a lot for like a full breast check, but yeah, it's quite, you go ahead. You do what makes you happy in life. Hell yeah, you only live once. Nice frog wow. I like the frog wow. I got the frog wow yesterday. Where is it? Show me frog. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Such a good emote. Wow. I love, that's my favorite hype train emote for a while. I have not had a hype train emote that I really, really love for a minute, but I really like the frog wow. He's got so much character. I love him. I will say as well, today is the last of our purposefully slightly shorter streams. The first few days of BOOBTOBER, I tend to do, well, I try to stick to 4 hours. I will say I've gone 5 hours the last couple of days, but I try to stick to 4 hours for the first couple of days of BOOBTOBER, just so that I can be available for other people. But today, I can only do 4 hours because I gotta go to the dump. I'm gonna go put stuff in the dump. Yeah, which might not be exciting to a lot of people here, but I love going to the dump. They have a dump shop, so you can see lots of weird stuff that people have like given in, and I don't know, I kind of love it. Also, the dump shop is literally just like someone's converted house. It's just a house, but full of junk. So like, it's not like a shop, it's just like, it is just a house, like a 2-story house, which you can walk around in through the different rooms, and they've laid everything out. And then if you find something you like, you can just pick it up and be like, can I have it? This thing, can I have it? It's great. I love it. Thank you for allowing, yes, always. No, we will never kink shame. We might question, but we will never kink shame. Only kink question. Dear. You put the dump, no, we're not gonna dump the car, but we've got some stuff in the car for the dump. Yeah, specifically polystyrene. Shiny got a new PC earlier this year, which is something that he'd been saving for a while, and we've still got all the polystyrene from like the case and everything like that, and it's like, yeah, we probably don't want all this polystyrene, and it's just been sat in the car, and when we drive, because the polystyrene moves, it sounds like there are mice having a conversation in our backseat, because you can just hear in the boot like every single time like we go around a corner because the polystyrene rubs against the other polystyrene. So we have a long drive ahead of us next week, and we've decided that we don't want to deal with that. We don't want to hear all like the tiny mouse squeaks from the polystyrene in the car. Oh dear. You seem so excited. I love the dump. I love going to the dump. I understand that not everyone has this experience with the dump, but for me it's like, I just love it. Whenever we need to go, I'm like, oh, can I come with you? Can I come with you? Because I want to go around the dump shop. And I want to go walk around and see all the weird stuff people have thrown away. Oh, new PC, yeah. He got it like earlier this summer, I will say. He's just been kind of like working. It's been a weird year, Shifty. Weird year for like all technology kind of dying, but not mine, touch wood. Mine, pretty okay. Shiny's, not so much. Shiny's technology has had a bit of a year, but the positive is, he'd wanted a new PC for like the last 6 years, so it's just given the push to be like, well, I guess now I have to get one. And then with other things, it's like, again, they kind of needed to go. They'd been around for a while, probably about time, but it's a nice final push. Oh, damn. I've quite liked this year. I'd say so too. I've had a great year. Well, not everything. The car's been a mass. I love our car because I love that it gets us from A to B, but the car has like been in the garage every single month this year, basically. If it could stop doing that, that would be really cool. If the car could please stop going into the garage constantly, that'd be fantastic. But other than that, it's been good. I've liked this year. It's been aight. I actually had some. I can't say what it is on stream, but I had some good news yesterday as well, which was nice. I finished stream and I was just helping some people with tech, and then I had another message come in, and I was like, oh. Nice. So before it was like me helping people with tech, and then after it was like me helping people with tech. Although again, most of the stuff yesterday thankfully was pretty easy. The day before, still stand by. PayPal. Can you not do that on the first day of October? Rude. But yeah, no, had some good stuff. Well, yesterday was a good day, and today I think is going to shape up to be a good day because first of all, BOOBTOBER team smashing it once again. Like, look at that. Look at that. You see that number? You see how big that number is? Oh dear. Garage equals shop. Garage is where your car gets fixed. It gets fixed at the garage. But I guess it's a dual purpose word because we also call, you know, the garage would be like where you store your car if you have one. But if you take your car to the garage, you're taking it to go get fixed. It's a car fixing shop. And yeah, we've had to go take our car to the garage like every month. We had to get our alternator replaced this month, which is like another big one. Which is like, why? Can you stay healthy for 1 month? At this point, I don't know what part of our car is original. I feel like we've replaced every part of this car. But yeah, again, I do appreciate having a car in the first place because it does make it much easier to get from anywhere to anywhere since we do live in the middle of nowhere. And it'll be very handy next week for when we're away. Yeah, very nice. Oh dear, but no, generally I'd say this year's been pretty good. The year for BOOBTOBER has been fantastic. It's been a nice year for art as well and planning, and it's been a lovely summer of seeing a lot of good friends and family get married and have lovely days and events, and I've still got a couple more to go, but like, yeah, it's been nice. And then this month, I will say, again, we don't say ages in this community, and I will stick to my own rules. What I will say is I have a milestone birthday in a couple weeks, and most of my family have bought us tickets to shows. So there is a week where we're going to like 3 shows 3 days in a row. I have so many shows to go to, which I'm really excited about. It does mean there'll be like a couple of hours every evening at certain points where I will just not be around, but that's okay because I'll be going to go see shows. I'm not going to say what shows I'm seeing because I don't want to narrow down my location too much because a couple of them are like only like one-offs, and I'm like, ooh, wouldn't want to say that on stream because then you'll know exactly where I am. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to it. There's 1 or 2 in particular that I'm like super excited for. So I've got a lot of, it's good month, busy month, but good month. Yeah, I think as well. But then again, like this, our big shebang of the year is October. So I'm kind of fine with it. So my hair is getting to the stage where it's like very long. I've purposefully left my hair a little long this time with the thought of maybe styling it. But when it's not styled, it's got these 2 points that just want to go directly. You see this? Like it's got these 2 points that just want to go directly into my eyes. It's like, ah, yes, good, fantastic. Oh dear. Ah yes, the strands of hair that are there simply to blind me. Oh dear. Yeah, after next week I'll probably cut it off again because it's a little too long. It's a little too long. Too straight into my eyes. Plus after next week I'll be able to dye my hair whatever color I want again, which is very exciting. Very exciting. I actually don't think I'll dye it off the bat though, because I'll be honest, I didn't think that I'd enjoy having a natural hair color that much. Even though this is not my natural hair color, it's a more natural hair color than blue. I didn't think I'd enjoy it this much, but here we are. I'm kind of enjoying it. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Well, the other thing is as well, like I am thinking still to have the potential milestone for the Starlight stuff for yellow. So I also kind of want to keep it not too dark before then. There's a part of me that wants to go like navy, but I'm like, that might be too dark for me. I don't know if navy's too dark for me. I tend to dye lighter hair colors because I have quite pale pinkish skin. And so like dark colors tend to make me look a little bit more, well, again, like, there's nothing wrong with it. It makes me look a little bit more bold than I'd normally look. I tend to go for more of a soft look, and going a bit darker might make me look a little too bold for me, but we'll see. Because I'm kind of fancying a navy. I don't know. I've done blues. I don't know that I've ever done like a navy blue though, and I'm like, but what if? Problem is, if I don't like it, navy blue's dark. That's going to be annoying to get out, so we shall see. I got time. But yeah, actually, I thought I was going to hate it this summer, and I've actually liked it a lot more than I thought I would, so yippee for that. Has anything else happened that I need to tell you about? I don't think so. Oh, technically, I'll switch screens to talk to you about this. So technically, I have set up a lot of stuff for this model already, in that I've already separated, maybe actually, there's a part of me that's like, maybe it'd be better to have it over here, but then I don't have all of the other things, so I'm like, I don't know what would be better for you guys. I mean, you can see this just fine. You can see this in basically the same screen that I've got it in. I guess, yeah, you know what, well, we can talk through it. You don't really need to see the parameters on the side, well, no, you can see the parameters, you don't need to see the deformers. The deformers are like, you'll just see me typing sometimes, and that's fine. There's an extra box over on this side over here, which has got all of my deformers in, which you don't really need to see. But basically what I can tell you is, I've grouped the deformers into, like, for instance, the eyes are one deformer, like, you know, stuff like that. So it's easier to grab certain things. Just, I haven't done all of the what do you call it, meshes and such. I've just got them in spaces, and I haven't done the texture atlas yet, but yeah. Who started you and Kels the same person? Oh, someone in chat. I don't remember exactly who in chat. It was me being knockoff Kels though. That's the way round it was. I'm knockoff Kels but the thing is, listen, I've had blue hair before Kels, but because I then dyed it different colors, and then people saw Kels always had blue, I became knockoff Kels. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, I vibe with that, because I think between the two of us, I think I am knockoff Kels. If one of us is the knockoff, it's definitely me. Oh dear. So yeah, it's a weird one, because everyone thought, I think, when I dyed my hair blue last year, that I was copying Kels, when in reality, I started streaming with blue hair. I've just gone back to it after, you know, wedding and all that kind of stuff. But listen, I'm quite happy being knockoff Kels. Both me and Kels are people that dye our hair a lot of different colors, which means naturally sometimes we're gonna line up. Oh dear. Raven, good morning. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. And Emily, have a lovely, lovely lurk. Take care of yourself. I hope everyone is doing good. Yeah, I hope you're doing good. I was just kind of showing like where we're at right now. So I have a few goals this morning, and I want to show you a few bits of this. Now, some of them might look a little bit monotonous, and I feel like that is just kind of the way that it goes. But I want to show you, meshes. I want to show you how I do my meshes and how, you know, other options that you can do them. I want to show you the color stuff, like where you can do, like, again, if you attach things to a certain parameter, that you can change the color of things, and then also like the tone of things and stuff like that. So I want to show you some of that. And I mean, if we have the time, I might show you some of the rigging stuff as well, but we'll see on that one, because I don't think we'll necessarily get to that today. I think we're going to be doing a lot of the setup stuff, so like getting things attached to their correct parameters, and also setting up those parameters, as well as yeah, well, kind of just all of that sort of stuff. It's important, and I don't always show it on stream, but since we have this whole month event, I feel like yeah, you know what, we'll do it now. Also, how far are we away from the next milestone? We are $6. $6 away from 1,400, which is not not exactly a milestone, but you get the vibes. Also for us, because again, our fundraiser doesn't start until the 20th, we're currently shouting out Oreo's fundraiser. So if you would look to donate to BOOBTOBER and you haven't had the chance so far, you can always donate to Oreo's. Oreo actually did as well, like a huge fundraising stream yesterday where they streamed for, was it like 8 hours or something ridiculous? Like a long fundraising stream. So if you want to go send them any love after that, please do. Oh, jelly and beans. Some little bits for some tits. Oh, thank you. It's very, it rhymes, but it's a horrible joke. Clapping, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. If you do need to lurk or anything, I completely understand. But otherwise, I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. We're making a community model. So this will be, it's a mannequin at the moment, which is why it's like pretty neutral. Pretty neutral, all black and white. Because this is going to be a customizable VTuber model in the end. I've censored this. So there's no details on the underwearish bits because we're doing a gender neutral model. I don't want to get in trouble with Twitch, and so we've put that on there for now. So you can't, yep. But it won't be there on the final model, which is why it's really like bold and not particularly detailed. Yes. If you argue, oh yeah, we've argued it for like the last year. Who's knockoff who? I'm knockoff Kels. I also stream earlier in the day than Kels, so I get to put my 2 cents in before Kels ever gets to see it, so. I'm getting better, still sick leave, but getting closer to fever. Oh, I'm glad that you're starting to get better. I'm sorry though that it's taking so long and that you're not feeling well and that you're still having to work out what's going on. I hope you feel even better soon. I hope things get better and better for you. Would you, anyone who's joining today is like, would you like to see the same thing 10,000 times in a row? Would you like? I can show you if you would like. The other thing I guess to mention, like, before we get into this too much, people have different rigging styles and preferences and things that they like to do. I am simply a little guy. I'm just a little guy and I have my own preferences and they might not line up with everybody else's. What I would truly recommend is if you have an interest in rigging to look up some tutorials on how to do a basic rig for like, you know, a head going left and right and maybe like some blinking. Give it a go yourself, see what you like and grow from there, because in the same way that people develop their own art styles, people will develop their own rigging styles. So yes, as a heads up, there are probably some things I do that people are going to be like, why are you doing it like that? And it's like, the nose for me is an excellent example of like people looking at like, why are you doing it like that? And it's like, because I want a 3D nose. What I could do really quickly, 2 seconds. This might lag my computer out for just a second. Let's see, shall we? Will this lag my PC? Here we go. So here I can show you like, for instance, kind of what these look like when they're done. So this is all 2D stuff, but you know, the nose is a big one for like being annoying. But you can see like, you know, we have some movement. We also have the body, which will do stuff too. We have lots of things that will turn things on and off. I say lots of things. Honestly, not so many because I don't use so many. Let me put the cloak on, there you go. Because these will also work with this. Like, look at this. You can do like a backwards and a lean, so they can go forward. When this goes into VTube Studio, this will follow tracking, so it'll track my face and mimic whatever I'm doing. So if I lean forward, it will lean forward. If I lean back, it will lean back. And then yeah, like the left and the right will also follow me and such. But yeah. Look at that. Look at that. So this is kind of what we're aiming for, is like a slightly more 3D look for these 2D shapes. And moving the 2D shapes around so they look nice in 3D. The nose is a big one for me because you can see like the nose is quite dramatic. So it needs a little bit more TLC than maybe some other noses. Noses is kind of a big thing in the faces for my characters. But I stand by it. I think they look really good. Like, look how cute they look. Yes, very cute. Very cute. Or maybe like... yes, boom, 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 boom. It looks very janky because it's obviously like being shifted the whole way across, whereas in normal movement that's not exactly how that goes. But yeah, I can give you a good example, because then if I put this to like here, you can see how, actually I think the nose right now, I need to get the shadow, yeah, visible, because right now it's not. There we are. But yeah, you can kind of see the similarities. Early days rig, but like, yeah, of how I do these kind of things. Yeah. They're pretty cool, right? It's pretty cool. It's a Minecraft villager nose. I love it. Or not. No, it looks like that when it's like this. But yeah, as soon as you turn to the side, there it is. What? The other thing is that you can't really see right here. There's jiggle physics on the nose, but there's no physics when you see it in the base program, so you have to see that later. But there is physics on the nose. Where the hell did I put the nose physics though? Because is this? Yeah. There's physics on the nose, so when I shake my head backwards and forwards, the end of the nose is like boing, 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 boing. Oh dear, it's very fun. It's very fun. I love it. I miss them. They're cute bean. I love them. I love them. Look at them. Look at cute bean. Cute bean. Cute bean. Oh dear. Yeah. You can also see all the different, like, you see these are like all of these. These are all the different BOOBTOBER. Like, look at them all. You can see them all moving together. So these are all the layers that have to move together so that you can see like basic movement. And this isn't physics or anything like that. This is just basic movement. Look at all the things moving. Like, look at all these little like corners pinging around and stuff. Like all these corners here. Look at all of them going. So that everything moves at the same way. It's kind of cute. It's a lot though. It's a lot. It's a lot. There's some like in the middle of the face here as well. I see all of these. Dear. Also Sleepy, hi, and Astrid, hi, and Temp, hi. How you all doing? Good morning. Welcome on in. Dear. I'm just giving some examples of ones that have been like rigged and like how like things like the nose look once it's been rigged, because right now there's no movement here. You cannot move. So yeah, just giving some examples of like why I spend a little extra long on certain bits, and it's to get like nice nose movement and stuff. Yep. I love it. Oh dear. Couldn't put my shoes in my dad's. After looking, I realized he put in a bunch of blankets that needed washing on top. So when I realized I switched our shoes, I just find it frustrating. People should look, yeah, should look where they put things. Yeah, it's like, come on. I say that though. We've been spending the last few days looking for a steamer that I think I've put somewhere weird. So while I fully agree with you, I might also be the problem. Pinocchio is cute as well. So a Pinocchio villager, yeah! I do also want to have like that you can stretch the nose and like have it go in a bit more as well, so you don't have to have the full length of nose. There will always be a nose. Well, unless I guess you asked me to remove it. I guess I could remove the nose. Looks sad without it though. Where's the nose? Look. But I could remove it. It looks like the Twitch icon if it doesn't have the nose. Like, it genuinely looks like the little Twitch smiley face. If you remove the nose, that is like... Wait. Like, remove the nose, where the ears, remove the ears. Oh dear. I can tell the back ears, but you get the vibe. That's... Oh god. Amazing. Amazing. Morning, morning, sloth. Oh, you put his shoes on the back. I see. I see. I see. Very fair. Also, Tabby, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. If I remove the nose from this character I made, that is just the Twitch. That's just the Twitch smiley face. Oh dear. Good, excellent. All right, the other thing that I want to show you. Let me show you on this one. So, you see this? You see all of this that I used to do this? So this is the mesh. You can see the mesh because you can see it here. Now, here's where the mesh becomes important. So you can see here, like when we move to the side, the mesh is also moving and kind of warping and stretching a little bit and like doing all that. I try and make nice meshes so that they warp nice and easily, so it's hard to like be zoomed in and also show you. But you kind of get the vibe. You get the vibe. Look at that mesh wiggling around. Wow. Now, you see on the other side, the mesh has disappeared. That is because I do half the nose and then I mirror it. And I duplicate it and mirror it, and then I actually have two noses on all of my models. The reason I have two noses on all of my models is so that I don't have to do both sides, and I know that it will match because it's hard. It's hard. Noses are hard. So what you don't see here is I have, there you go, nose R and another nose. So like for instance, this, there's two noses here. You see this? You see behind there, there's a separate nose. You see that? Secret extra nose? Yeah. So this is how I do like the noses. I'll rig one side of it and then I will duplicate it and mirror it, and then I'll just have two noses and I'll make with like at that center point make it invisible. Yeah. I hope that explains. Oh god, it's a weird one. Is there any way to link channel points to automatically change elements of the VTuber? Yeah, mix it up. I'll type it in chat. You're gonna wanna Google this. Google that. Google that. Watch a tutorial. Yes. I used to have a liquid VTuber model where people could change it to piss. Because it was like a light blue color, so it was really easy to do color change stuff, and people could color change it to piss. Oh dear. Yep. Oh dear. Oh, thanks for the piss, of course. Oh, it's good fun. Yeah, you can mix it up is what you want for that. Oh, yeah, as you can see, two noses means that things are nice and neat. Yes, love double nose. I hope I'm doing my best to explain things because a lot of this will be done on and off stream, so like you probably won't see the whole of this process. These take a long time to rig. This is not something you do in one stream. Normally this is like that you do in like several weeks of work. So like I'm trying to give like a really brief rundown of like our plans so that anyone that needs to leave comes back and still kind of knows what's going on, because again, it'll probably take a while, like longer than maybe you'd think it would. Yeah. How long does it take? Long, and I'm going to put many hours in off stream as well. Okay, so let's start. Now here you can see I have actually done this, but I'm going to do this again. So we have two options at the top. You can kind of actually wait. They're going to be like a little bit hidden under the thing. What if I? Yeah, that's perfect. Except it's in the wrong color. I'll put it here actually, and then I'll just put it in like not white. There you go, and then I could do an outline on it in not white. There you go. Because my wall is pretty easy to read things on. There you go, look at that, that's better. Okay, it's just there now. So there's two options at the top here. We have auto, which if I do this, it will give me a pop-up which shows presence. What I might want to, no, I won't do that actually because this could be dangerous. So you got standard, little, and heavy. You can't see this, but if I click standard, there you go. You see that? If I click little, that's little, and that's heavy. Now, I'll leave it on heavy just so you can see, but this is pretty messy, I think, personally. It'll work, it'll do it. But like, I don't know why it feels weirdly stretched out here and I don't really like it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm then gonna take it across to here. I'm gonna remove what's there and I'm gonna draw my own. So we're gonna have like a point at the end, and then I'm just going to try and keep this relatively equidistant and just go all the way up like so. Actually here, I might do like 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, like that. And then I'm going to do the same things on the other side. So try to match it like there. So that's that. And then here, keeping them relatively equidistant and also pretty close to where the line is. And then what I'm going to do is put this at the start, and then I'm going to put them in the middle of the boxes so they make these nice like diamondy shapes, because triangles are good. Triangles are good. Like triangles. I wish to encourage triangles in my mesh. And so we're going to do this, and then donk, donk. Is it donk, donk, donk? Maybe. Let's spread that out a little bit. and then donk, and then one at the end. There you go. And then if I auto connect these now, yeah. And the idea would be, I'll click tick at the top. If I needed to, I could do like a bonk, bonk, bonk. Maybe like an extra one in there actually. Would be good. There you go. Hold it in. Good to like kind of match up there. I feel like, there you go. Using this, I should be able to then like stretch it out and be like, yep, I want it out. I want it at the top. So I could warp it pretty good, and then if I wanted to like put this in or anything like that, I could make it a relatively straight line. I could get it back to where it was, sort of. Not perfect, but kinda, which is important for the nose. I don't actually need to do that right now, but if I needed to, that's a good enough mesh where I could, and it's not huge, so it won't take up a load of space in my texture atlas. Good. However, that's not how they start. They start like this. But still, good. And now I need to do that with every single piece. We didn't actually count layers. Can I count layers quickly? Is there any way to quickly count the layers here? If I... No. There's a lot. There's a lot of layers. There's a lot of layers. You could have the nose change size. Yeah, I want to have like the nose change longer and shorter. So yeah, you could do it like that. I have two streams. I have two streams on, but I heard that over everything. Oh, sorry. What did you hear over everything? Also, have a nice look. Oh dear. But yeah, you get the vibe. You get the vibe. You get the idea. We need to do this with a lot of things. So I can also copy and paste them across. A lot of this is duplicated, but yeah. I know who this is. You can't gift a sub to Butt Stuff Friday and be like, whoa, anonymous. Who is it? CJ, thank you for the gift sub to Butt Stuff Friday. Who could that be? Could it be a sneaky CJ in our midst? Also, I'm gonna put my glasses on because everything's very small in this program and my eyesight is only okay. It's okay. I have okay eyes. Oh, did CJ? For heck's sake, how did I know? How do I know? It's almost as if we've been here before. I kind of want to actually, let me 2 seconds. I can show you this as well. If I go into here and go Control C, tick, and then go over to here, go into edit, erase what's there, Control V, and then how do I mirror it again? Wait a minute. Now I have to remember how to do it. There's a way of doing it. Reflect, there it is. Horizontally. There you are. I was gonna say, there's a way of doing this, and I cannot for the life of me remember it. There you go. Cool. And now I have it on this side too. Good. Saves me drawing it again. And it'll line up nicely. There you go. Done. And then I just have to do it with everything else. But you get the vibe. You get the vibe. We're on our way. Oh dear. And yeah, we have to do that with every layer. There's about 100 layers in the face right now, I think. That being said, that's not everything that we're doing today. The other thing we're doing is we're going to be grabbing a lot of skin. So you can see here, in the corner here, I have these parameters. I have skin color here, which is this. Very colorful. And then skin tone here, which is like this. So going from like a very darker color to a lighter color, and all of the in between. Yeah, so for instance, you want it to be a goblin, find the green. Put it at the tone you like. Maybe you want to be a dark, there you go, maybe a goblin. Nice. And it changes all the skin to this color. So I need to assign all skin on the body to this one parameter so that when I change the parameter, it changes all the skin. Now there's a lot of skin. The other thing that's kind of important is that I might be doing some duplication across. So certain bits, like for instance, I like sometimes doing the legs and arms separately. So I might keep them separate, but the idea is that it will be mirrored across for a lot of it. Stuff like, oh, actually though, I say that. It's mainly not the skin though. I think it's mainly like stuff like the eyes and eyebrows and everything. So actually, maybe not as much as I'm worried about. Regardless, we require some skin. So what we're going to be doing is, I have, and if anyone ever wants hex codes for color wheel. Oh God, have I frozen? The hex codes for color wheel was too powerful. Why am I frozen? Oh no, I'm back. Okay, hello. I just want to grab the text. There you go. If you Google hex codes for color wheel, you'll get them all up. Yeah. Hi, jelly glasses. Yeah, it's live 2D, lovey. I need it. If I don't do it, I'm in trouble. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add bing, and that's good. We like that. And then we're gonna go here and add the first hex code, which is for the bright red. And we're just gonna scroll down here, and we need the multiply color to be black. There you go. And we need the screen color to be red. There you are. So now, look at that, see? You see that? Skin. And then we need to do the same thing, except now it's gonna be one color off every time. So we just need to make sure that we replace the color that is off with the new hex code, like so. And then we have to do this for every point on here. Does it take a minute? Yes. Yes, it does. However, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. It's a trust the process. If anyone knows a way of doing it quicker, 100%. If you actually know a way, let me know, because as far as I'm aware, this is the only way you can do this, which is, it kind of makes sense, to be fair. Like, you have to put the points in, and then it needs to know what you want it to do. So technically, it's not actually taking that long. I know when it comes to doing the 2 layers at the time, there's another way that I can do it slightly quicker. I'll show you that in a second, but there you go. And again, if you want the exact hex colors I'm using, I literally just Googled color wheel hex colors, and these are the color wheel hex colors. I know, it's pretty out there. Pretty sciencey, very difficult. Oh dear, I love the glasses, thank you. I like them too. Also, Anna, good morning, happy time zone. I hope you're doing well. We're just showing how we're doing the parameter for the color change. So this will be, you can change the colors yourself kind of thing. So I'm just putting in a parameter that gives you the option. You'll be able to do this yourself. I'm just giving you parameter options. There we go, blue, violet. And then, there we go. Violet. And red violet. Oh. There you go. And at the end, we go back to red. There we go. So now, look at that. Now all the skin, all of it goes together. Yippee! However, not quite done. We then need to go here. We need to put in the points there and there, and go to multiple key editing. Well, you can't see this, I don't think. So you'll just have to trust me. I'm doing really cool things right now. No, I'm just clicking the skin tone and editing it all at the same time, rather than doing it like one at a time, because one at a time would be very annoying. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. So I'm doing it all together. And then I just have to do it twice, so. Okay, so now, darker. And it does go lighter, but you can't really see that. So like darker, lighter, darker, lighter. So you can get different tones. So say if you wanted like, I don't know, a purplish skin tone. There you go. It could be like a lilac, or you could be like a really dark purple if you want it to be like spacey. Yeah. The blush color as well that you can see, which is currently white on top, will end up being also color changeable, so it doesn't have to stay that color. It could actually, to be fair, I could do that now. Do you want me to add something? So if I, because this goes up to 13, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, 2 seconds. Let me add one. I'll call this one blush color, and it will start at the range of 0 to 13. Okay. Yeah, we could do this. And then you could see what I mean, like you could make like an ombre if you wanted to. You could be like ombre skin. Yeah. Did I finish and sewed both hex skins? Nice! I'm working my way around. I'll be in and out. No, you're fine. Be in and out. Enjoy your heckin' Friday. And then we also need one for blush tone. 2 seconds. And we'll call this blush tone. There we are. Okay, okay. Let's do one. Let's do one, and I'll show you. So we'll start here, which is this, and then I need to type in this every time. And at this point, we'll put in the first one, shall we? Which is going to be the red again. So I need to multiply color for black and then put that in for red. That did not work. Huh. What have I missed? There you go. Okay, I was gonna say, should be red. That is now red. Okay, cool. And then go to 2. Grab this one. Put it at red, orange. There you go. So like, for instance, you could have the skin be red, and then you could have the blush be yellow, and now they're fiery. We'll have to put the whole thing in for blush, but you get the vibes. You get the vibes. It gives you more tone options for skin that are like more fantasy and out there. Of course, again, if I wanted to like try and mimic, say if I wanted to mimic my own skin color, I'd probably go somewhere in like here, and then go like a little bit lighter. I think that's ish my skin color. And then here I'd probably go this, and then just go lighter, because yeah, that'd be more like my skin. But yeah, we'll do this as if, again, I like it for like the more fantasy kind of vibes. Let's get the 3 in there. That then needs to be, oh, on the wrong one. There you go. And that one is orange. And then 4. And then copy and paste it across. I know it's not the most exciting. Apologies. Kind of important though. There we go. And then next. This is also why I was like, I want to show you a range of things today so that we don't do all of one thing on stream, because if I was just doing, I could do a whole stream full of this. I think people would go insane. I also don't want to put anyone off doing live 2D, because I feel like for most people's riggings, this is really not something that you need to do. This is like, if you're specifically making a customizable community model, this is really a nice thing to do so that people can change their own colors and stuff. But if you're not making a customizable community model, you don't need to do this. Like, this is an extra step that takes a really long time that you just do not need to do. Oh dear. I don't want to be the reason that anyone gets put off, because I think making VTubers is really fun. It's really fun and really creative, and gives you lots of flexibility with your own stream as well. And like, it's a little time consuming, a lot of time consuming, but it's really fun, I think, at least. If you're like me, which a lot of people here are, and you like to do the same thing over and over again, like while watching a video or chilling and stuff like that, like you just like to be like a little busy while you relax, you might really like making VTuber models. I'm just saying, you know, if you like to be a little busy while you relax, you might really enjoy this, because again, it is like a lot of the same thing over and over again, so you can very easily multitask it with other things. Doesn't require, there are bits of it that require more thought, of course. Like, I'm not going to say that none of it requires thought, and definitely a lot of practice. But I guess that's the same with any of the hobbies we do here. Oh dear, that just makes it the same as everything else. Get that one in there, and then we finish this with red, and then do the same thing here, which is then to go here, donk, donk. Okay. And then do it again. Donk. Okay. Cool. So again, like if I was trying to match my skin tone with stuff, I would maybe put the skin color to like here-ish. And then blush should be like, yeah, like probably like a red color. Maybe like a pinkish color? Nah, I'd go red. Like that. There you go. I could make my, that's a bit sunburned, but you get the vibe. And that's how I would do my blush, like that. There you go. Nice blushed hand. But also, maybe you want to be like an ocean person, and so you make your skin like this, you know? You know? So you have options. You don't have to be human colored. You definitely didn't. You could be whatever color you like. You can go way darker as well. You could also go like, if you wanted, go like a, find like a dark blue or something like this, and then blush it like, maybe like a pink color. You could do bisexual. You too could be bisexual lighting. Maybe like... somewhere in the purples? Yeah, like that. Like, you could be like a space creature. Like, look how cute that would be, right? Also, Blapple, good morning! Welcome on in, I hope you're doing well. I'm trying to give examples of like how some of this works. I also see an error here, which is gonna annoy me. It's gonna annoy me. I see it. Let me just, you know what? Let me make the hand mesh. I wasn't gonna make the hand mesh right now, but what if I made the hand mesh right this moment? Because it's gonna annoy me. It's gonna annoy me a little bit. Tiny gaps. How dare they? Very illegal. We'll do this. I don't know. I think the most important thing is the thumb here is separate, and then after that it's fine, because then I can move the thumb. I might want to do that, you know? Put that there, put that there. And then down there. If I was doing this for someone else, by the way, I would make the paint a little neater. It's just because I'm a bit rushed. Making a full community model in a month is quite an undertaking. So I'm not giving myself too much flack for that. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. And then donk. So that's what it wants to do. I don't know that that's what I want it to do. I think I would want maybe down here. And then here. And then I could do around the outside maybe. There you go. We love triangles. Triangles are good. Those are some good triangles right there. Just kind of following the fingers a little bit. And then... there we go. Yeah, I like that. And then this. Ah, thank you. Good. Fixed it. That's also kind of cool, actually. Oh dear. Also kind of cool. Yeah, you could do some spacey things with it. Hi. How goes it? I hope you're doing well. Team like is a few dollars away from, what is it, 1,400. Very heckin' cool. You're already so far with this though. Keep it going. Going through this quick. So do you think? Well, next week I'm away for 5 days. So I will say I am kind of like going for it at the moment, knowing that I'm going to be away most of next week, and then I only have 1 week after that to prep it ready for the things. It's because it's my sister's wedding. It's my sister's wedding. I know, I can't believe she decided to get married in the middle of October. No, I'm joking. I'm being very sarcastic, to be clear. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for next week. I've been so excited all year for next week. Genuinely almost as excited for her wedding as I was my wedding, I think. Save, you bring up a damn good point. You bring up a damn good point. We'll save that. Dear. You want to stretch as well? You know what? Would you be okay? I actually kind of need the loo, and I don't know why. I've only been live for like an hour, and I'm like, I kind of need to pee. I think it's because I chugged like a whole thing of tea like this before going live. I might have a really quick like pee break really in a sec. Yeah, also Glittering, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. So maybe for my stretch, we'll do a little pee break. I'll be, in that case, I guess I'll be right back. Thank you so much for the stretch. I don't know why, but yeah, you at least get the vibe of like, this is how you change things. This is how like you make them lighter. And then you could also do the opposite. You could go like light color for the skin. And then the blush tone could be like a really dark blue or something if you wanted. You could do it backwards. Yeah, like whatever you work. I love all the purple, yeah. It's pretty cool, right? And that way you can make it like really unique because you're putting in exactly the color that you want. Also, hi Cup, hi Mossy. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. I'll be the speediest. Wait a minute. There I am. Yeah, okay. I'll be right back. Bye. Bye. Thank you for the quick break. Hello. Hello, returneth. They're doing very well. I'm leaving this afternoon for a fam all weekend vacation. Ren Fair Saturday, feeding capybara. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What? Oh, I want to feed capybara. That sounds amazing. I cooked a little longer. Cook. I wish to see you cook. Oh my god, you cook so hard. That's such a good cook. You have, in fact, amazing, fantastic chef. Thank you for the delicious meal. That's fantastic. I love it. Oh dear. Heckin', yeah, Val is cooking. I can't wait for people to see that. Again, for those who don't know, Val is also going to be fundraising for charity later. Doing their first BOOBTOBER fundraiser. They're a member of the BOOBTOBER staff. They work hard behind the scenes to help us run the event every year. If you haven't gone to check them out before, go check them out. Oh dear. And then I will get back to working. All right, so I've shown you how I can do the blush. I'm going to refocus on skin for a little bit. So we're going to be going back to skin, which means I'm going to be grabbing as much skin as I can. I might start at the top and work my way down. mayhapsy worky way down. Sometimes I can grab it all at the same time as well. Like here I can do create a warp deformer, and this is going to be nose skin, and I can do it all at the same time, so I don't have to do it separately because they're all in the same place. So with this one, I still have to do all of the little bits and bobs, but it's like not as bad because it's like it's already here. See? Oh, it's because of the shadow. I was like, why is it dark? Oh yeah, it's because of the shadow. Where's the shadow? There you go. Remove the shadow. It's meant to be neon red. That's better. That's the neon red I remember. Oh dear. Sunday is a 1-hour farm safari walking tour. We get 15 minutes with the capybaras. We can feed them, and if they're in a good mood, you can pet them. Oh, I really hope they're in a good mood. I hope they're in a good mood for you. That's so cute. What the heck? Oh my god. I hope they're in a fantastic mood and receive all of the pets. I hope. Oh dear. I've never seen a capybara in real life. They are one of my favorite animals. Don't tell Clem this, because Clem's gonna be like, you made me go see a chicken, now you have to go see a capybara. But it's like, capybaras aren't native to this country. we don't have capybaras here. There's only so much I can do. Chickens exist. Capybaras, not so much. Oh dear. Capybaras are bloody adorable. I love them so much. Squid, I want to see them so badly. They're so cute. They always look so like sarcastic and done, and I love that about them. They are so cute. Also, I hope you're doing well. Good morning. I am showing you guys the process of grabbing the different sections of skin we made earlier and just adding them to a color wheel effectively so that we can change the color later, or you can change the color later more accurately. Yeah. There you go. The capybara trip. I've seen one in the UK somewhere, maybe Norfolk. You say, no, capybaras do exist. It's just not in Wales, like. Not wild ones, yeah. Squeed! Oh dear, I'm doing well, thank you. Oh my god, I said I must send you the capybara thing they got in London yesterday. Please do. Send me pictures. I wish to see. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to meet and pet a capybara forever. They're giant floaty water potatoes with legs. They're so cute. They are. I agree with you 100%. I am also a lover of capybaras. I just think they're so cool. Oh dear. One day I'd like to see one with my human eyes instead of just looking at images of them online. One day. Oh dear. I don't know when that day is gonna be. We've been kind of busy. Oh, did I freeze? Wait a minute. Is my camera having an okay time? I don't know that it is. Uh-oh. Is my PC okay? Oh. Oh, that's an interesting... Oh my god! Oh my god, the little jiggle I did? Fantastic. Your cam is slightly blocked. I don't know what you mean, Solemn. I don't know what you mean. I'm doing ventriloquism right now. I'm just not using my mouth. What do you mean by... No. This is how I intended it to be. Yeah. Let me... Oh, there I go. Let me see what I can do about this. Oh! There we go. Exactly as intended. Oh dear. Did a capybara experience in the zoo with my bird last year? It was amazing. I put the photos in the... Thank you. Oh dear, that is not good. Also, hi, Slom. It's great. It's perfect. Exactly as intended. I don't know what's happening. I do not know. Oh dear. We're getting by. It's fine. I don't think it's anything like really bad. I know OBS wants to update, but I don't want to update it. I've heard bad things about this update. I don't want to do it. Maybe I'll do it this like after stream today, because then I'm not streaming tomorrow, so I have time to fix things. I say sounding very organized, but in reality I'll probably forget. There we go. Nice. Skin. Skin. And then do the same thing here, which is, there you go. Blah. There you go. And then I'll just do my little shebang behind the scenes, which you can't see, where I go whip boop bap ba doop bap bip bap ba doop bap boop. And then, okay. And then on behind the scenes again, where it's just whip bap boop ba doop bap boop ba doop bap boop bap ba doop bap boop. There we go. And now we have, yeah, there you go. The tone can also change. So it can be a darker pink, lighter green. There you go. Good. Okay, that's another piece of skin done. Next, do we want to also, maybe while we're here, maybe we could make some things, because none of these currently have any things. What does the auto look for like for this? And DJ. Oh no, I don't like it. Oh dear. Hi Jelly, I'm tired and hungry, but it's 2 a.m. and I don't feel like getting up. By the way, what happened to that nose? It's green. We're slowly but surely changing all the skin. I'll do the mouth next. It will look terrifying. Next can be mouth. Shout out a random person. Well, cats, we might have someone to shout out because we are currently actually advertising another campaign by Oreo. Guys, did you know that yesterday Oreo did like an 8-hour stream for BOOBTOBER? Like a really long one while fundraising. Yeah. Like get the. Oh no, that's almost a raid. I don't want to shout them. I don't want to raid them. I want to shout them out. Get that. Did you know they are fundraising for BOOBTOBER? They are being a very sweet bean. They have lots of cool redeems and rewards to do with their VTuber model, and they're doing big long streams, which means they're probably in a lot of different time zones. So if you haven't gone to check them out before, now's the time. Sure, it should be green. Well, Solemn. It could be any color. It's a color wheel. Solemn, it's a color wheel. You can make it any color you want. It doesn't have to be green. Oh my god, Rosie's! How are you doing? Good morning. I hope that your stream was good. Sorry, you caught me giggling. Are you sure you want green? It's a rainbow! Ignore me, no, never. It was hilarious. How are you doing, Rosie's? How was your stream? What did you get up to? Welcome on in, everyone. Guys, did you know, everyone who just came in with a raid, that it's currently Breast Cancer Awareness Month? Did you know that we are doing an event called BOOBTOBER once again for the 5th year running, where we are fundraising for the BCRF, which is the Breast Cancer Research Foundation, while talking about breast cancer? I have some quick fire facts for you about breast cancer, but I should say really quickly to Rosie specifically, if you need to go eat, sleep, drink, self-care, anything like that, please do. Obviously, you're super welcome here, but if you do need to go look after yourself, go do your self-care. For everybody coming in, which is Sen, good morning, Rosie, good morning, Ezra, good morning, Miko, good morning. I hope you're all doing well. For anyone who is coming in, hello, hi, my name is Jelly. Did you know anyone can get breast cancer, regardless of whether you're a man, a woman, transgender, non-binary? Anyone can get breast cancer because we all have chest tissue. In the UK, a man every day is diagnosed with breast cancer. It's the most common cancer in the world. Anyone can get it, and so it's super useful for you to know the early signs and symptoms and know how to do a chest check. If you've never done a chest check before, I'm going to show you how to do it. It's really easy. Take your 3 fingers, start it under the arm, and you go the whole way around the breast or pectoral tissue, whichever you'd like to call it, or the whole way around your chest, all the way under there, starting under the arms, and then in upwards and downwards sweeping motion across the chest tissue. Do it on one side, and then the other side. So starting under the arm, going the whole way around the chest tissue, and then up and down in sweeping motions across the chest tissue. Yeah, and then once you've done it stood up, you can also do it lying down. It's incredibly quick. And what you are looking for is bumps, lumps, any unusual rough patches of skin, enlargement and pain and growth on one side specifically, a sudden inversion of the nipple when your nipple was not inverted before, or any unusual discharge from the nipple. And if you would rather have an image to explain it, have some lemons. All of these lemons, have a little look at them. If you're finding any of these things happening on your chest, go and get it checked out by a doctor, because when it comes to breast cancer, there's actually a lot you can do. It's a very treatable condition as long as you can catch it early. So if you do find one of these symptoms, take yourself to your local family doctor or GP, whatever you have, get it checked out. You can ask for the gender of nurse or doctor. You can ask to bring a friend with you if you prefer, whatever makes you most comfortable. Go get it checked out. A lot of the time it won't be breast cancer, but it's always worth getting checked out. Yes, yes, that's what we're doing. My personal fundraiser doesn't start until the 20th, and that is because of what we're doing this month, and also because I'm one of the founders of, well, I am the founder of BOOBTOBER on Twitch, but also one of the people that runs it every year. So the first couple weeks I'm normally on tech support duty mostly, so I don't have as much time to do streaming myself. However, my fundraiser starts on the 20th. Do I have the image of it? Yes, I do. My fundraiser specifically starts on the 20th, and we are making a customizable VTuber model. So what we're doing right now is we're actually just making the base piece, like the mannequin that works underneath it, so that you can donate to add whatever you like to this VTuber model. So you can add wigs, you can add different mouths and eyes, different items of clothing, accessories, wings, tail, anything you like. We can add anything you like to the VTuber model once we open for donations. All you have to do is donate to the charity through my campaign, and then, you know, pick what you want and put a reference in the Discord. That starts on the 20th though, so you've got a couple weeks. Doesn't start for a couple weeks. And yeah, then at the end of this, we're going to be giving away, well, we're not going to be giving it away. It's going to be free in the Discord for download for anyone, so anyone can use it. But yeah, at the moment, I'm just showing a little bit of the rigging, so getting the mannequin rigged with color changing and stuff like that, so you can customize it fully. Specifically, we're doing the skin at the moment, so if I take you across to here, we're getting it so that the elements of skin, I can show you on the arms, basically have like the full color wheel to work with. So you could go like, say for instance, I'll use myself as an example here. If I was to make myself, I'd probably do like this kind of skin tone, because that's kind of similar to my skin tone. And the blush tone would be like probably like a pinkish blush tone. Again, since that's kind of like my skin, that's how I would do it. However, you don't have to do that. Maybe you want to be a space creature, and so you're like, actually make me like dark purple, and then why is the hand a different color? I see that. Is that because of the blush? No, something's happened here. 2 seconds. Skin should not be a different color. What's happened? Ah! Have I forgotten one of these? I think I've forgotten one of these. Happens. Because that's there. Yes, I did this before as well, don't worry. For some reason, the violet I keep forgetting to paste. There you go. Better. All right, let's go back. I want to make a space person with like blue. Yeah. Look at that. You can make yourself whatever color you want. We're just working on the face skin now, which is why the nose is matching, but it's only the nose because that's the only bit of face skin that I've added so far. The whole skin will go at the same time. And yeah, that's what we're doing. Also, thank you for the follows, Nico and Oza. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Let me catch up on chat because I am behind. The raid rolls an 18. Raid gains initiative. Streamers at a disadvantage of not being challenged. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good raid call. Oh dear, it was a stream. Talk to you soon. Yeah, no, you're fine, Rosie. And yeah, the donate. So because my donations are not currently open, I'm highlighting other members who are currently fundraising with us, which, whoomst! Oh my god, I've just realized we've got over 1,400. Hoopster! Thank you! Thank you for the heckin' anonymous donation to Oreo's campaign. That's very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Oreo yesterday did a really, really long stream for BOOBTOBER, and they're streaming throughout the month, and I just wanted to, you know, we're just highlighting different people that are fundraising, so thank you so much. Hell yeah. Oh dear. Also, whilst I'm talking to some of the best goblin makers of all time, we love goblins here. Yeah, so, well, it's not one guy, it's a different guy every day. I think that's the thing, is a lot of people don't realize that men can get breast cancer. There's also a lot of stigma about men going to the doctors in general, like worldwide. So we do like to mention that breast cancer is not a woman's condition. The other thing is, again, this also goes for non-binary and trans men. Anyone who's had top surgery or mastectomy, you can still get breast cancer. It lowers the risk because you have less breast tissue, but you still can get it. And so it's still worth knowing what the early signs and symptoms are. Working on stickers. Oh, I have to run to go get the kiddo. That's so fair. Also, anyone, can anyone put that as an initiative and have it go to you? Also, anybody can put that as an initiative and have it go to you. So I'm not sure. I might have missed the context for that one. They have to AFK. Have a lovely lurk. Take care. Hooray for troubleshooting. Yeah, generally the first like couple weeks of BOOBTOBER I don't fundraise myself so that I can always be on call for other streamers if they need any support. Again, I am one of the staff members and I am also the founder, so a lot of people do go to me first, which is again lovely, very kind of people. Thank you for your trust. But it just means I like to be like quite active online. Is there a way to differentiate what's a normal bump and what's a concern? Aren't there normal bumps for ducks and structures? Yes. So especially when you're younger as well, you'll often have like firmer tissue, which can feel like a lot of different lumps. That is actually why monthly checks are really important. So yes, it is normal to have like some texture in your chest because you do have different things going on there. What you want to do is do monthly checks so that you can then notice if any of that changes, because you are right, it can be more difficult to detect lumps and bumps when you're younger especially and you have firmer breast tissue, because again, everything is all kind of stuck together. As you get older, you tend to find that your tissue is a little bit softer and more malleable, and then it is much easier to detect hard lumps and stuff like that. But again, when you're younger, don't have that. So doing a monthly check can mean that you really know what is normal for you and what isn't, because if you're like, well, the last 6 months it's felt like this, but on month 7 I've done it and I found a different lump, there you go, you found the thing that's different. That is why monthly checks for cisgender women are often suggested. Yeah. I assume using the BOOBTOBER link. Dear. You know how you say after a certain time people can donate to put more things for the VTuber? Can someone have it and tell? I'd probably rather you didn't, just because there. How to put it? Maybe you could advertise that I'm doing a customizable VTuber model, but like link people to my stream so that I can explain how to do it to them. Because if you link directly to the incentive with no context or anything like that, though I've been able to explain how you redeem the incentive, it could lead people to redeeming something and then not posting in the Discord or not doing this, that, the other. So if you would like to redirect people to my stream while I'm live, that's absolutely fine, because then I can give people the full rundown so that everyone's in the know. But I'd probably rather you didn't redirect specifically to the incentive, because yeah, that would again prevent me from explaining to people. I want everyone to be in the know, especially when it comes to donations and money and stuff like that. Yeah. All right, let's just put this back to here, put this back to here, put this back to here, put this back to here. There you go. What I was going to do is I was actually going to draw some things for these pieces of skin, because I don't like how they were looking. I don't like how they were looking. This is how the standard looks, and I feel like that looks kind of ugly. It will work, but I wanna have as easy a time as possible with rigging this, and I feel like this isn't an easy time. What I might do actually, really quickly, cancel the mesh editing. I might go to here. Actually, I could just do skin tone this, couldn't I? And then yeah, just so I can see it a little better. I still can't see it super well. Then what if I put the paper on here? No, that doesn't make sense. What if I just took the paper and did... There you go. Made it much darker. Then I can see the white pop against it much better. Yes. And also it's nicer on my eyes. It also just feels better to look at. Because then when I do this, it's still... Oh yeah, because it does that. Oh well, it's fine. We can work with this. I can see it well enough. It's because it's white, so it's a little harder to spot. This is why I gotta wear my glasses. And then... there we go. And then just do this going up. Lots of nice triangles. I feel like I don't really need like a super dramatic one, but like, there you go, just nice. A box, lovely. I love a good box, very nice. I'm just curious if someone could do that. I love the news. It knows it's giving Minecraft. See, yeah, I get that. Also, Goblin, thank you for the follow. I don't think I said, but thank you. It will look like this again. Like this is how I rig my noses. I am part of long nose supremacy. Big nose, big ears, big hands. Big nose, big hands, big ears. This is what I like. And yeah, so we rig the nose like this, which is why the nose is made of so many separate pieces. Because yeah, look at that. So I can have like a very 3D wibble. And of course you must have nose physics, it's very important. Nose physics is a necessity. All right, if I go into this now, I will copy this and mirror it across to this side. Oh, nope. And then, there you go. Whack that around there. Good. Easy. And then we'll do the same thing up here. It doesn't take that long when you're doing them, like when you spread it out and you do it individually. It's when you're doing it like back to back and you're doing all the meshes at the same time. I feel like that's when my brain starts to melt. I'm just like, oh my god, so many meshes. And again, I don't have to draw them myself. I could use the standard stuff. I just, in bits where I'm gonna like warp it a lot, especially like the nose, like I know the nose gets incredibly warped. I'm like, I'd just rather have that little bit of control, I think. Oh, something's happening outside. I can hear stuff rustle, rustle. There we go. And then auto connect that. Very nice. Control C. And then take this across to the other side. Go. Control V. And then just place it over the top. Good. Nice. Very nice. I have 100,000 dabble. Yippee! Got there! If I was streaming longer, I feel like you would have got there earlier as well. GG's. G-heckin' G's. Ooh. Here's a question. Would you like to be able to change the outline color? Or no? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, I suppose. I'm assuming you'd want to change, or you'd like the ability to be able to change the shading color. The shading color I'll do. I'll definitely make stuff for that. Shading color, which will start at 1, and of course, once again, end at 30. Right? Uh-oh. Oh, that doesn't make sense, that's why. It's 13, isn't it? Yeah, it's 13, okay. Shading color, and then shading tone, which would also be, that would be -1 to 1. Oh, you two, you reached it! Yippee! And then we have not just shading, we also have shadow, which I know sounds similar, but it's not. Shadow color, which will be from 0 to 13, and shadow tone, which again I know sounds very similar, but I promise it's a different thing. And then we could do the mini lines, like detail lines, because I feel like there's a lot of those. Detail line color, which would go from 0 to 13. And then detail line tone. The reason I'm thinking of it is if you were to do like a much darker color character, would you maybe want a white outline? And maybe, I don't know, potentially might look kind of cool, especially for like the space vibe that I was thinking about. Detail line tone, I guess I can make it. Sure, you know what, we'll make it. Outline color. I'm here, I might as well. If I spend a few extra hours sorting this out, that's okay. Outline tone. And then that is -1. Sure, make it customizable. Make it customizable. About to redeem save work, but I'm assuming, oh, no. I always forget. I'll save it right now. No, I will save it right now. I return with tea and crumpets. Delicious. All right, let's see. So no shadow would actually be in here. where we're gonna go this. The nose shadow is currently invisible as well, which is rude. Bring it back. There you go. That's what the nose shadow normally looks like. And then we need to do it. It's gonna look really weird. It's gonna look so weird. It's fine though, it's fine. So now I need to multiply it by this. Oh, which it already is. Fantastic. It's gonna look weird. It's gonna look really weird. Okay, are you ready for weirdness? God. There it is. It's gonna be like this. So like I could have like the skin color be like, oh, it's weird. It changes all of it slightly. Let me just really quick so you can see, like if it was this long, for instance. Look at that. It's so weird. Oh God. You know what though? I think the weirdness might be what makes character creation fun, right? Is doing weird combinations that you'd never normally do and being like, why? Why can I do this? Why is it letting me? That's part of the fun of character creation. And what I'm effectively making is a character creation for you. So who would I be right? I wouldn't be wrong to deny you your silly character creation fun. That wouldn't be right. For charity as well. Imagine denying you silly character creation fun for charity. Dear. Oh, it's gonna look so weird though. Dear. The red and orange is giving sunset vibes. Sunset nose. Welcome everyone to my beautiful sunset nose tutorial. How to make it look like the sun is setting, but only over your nose. The rest of you, pure white. Because I haven't put any tone on you yet. Oh dear. You know what? I think people could get creative with it though. I believe people could get pretty creative with it. And be like, you know, it's for shadow, but I'm gonna make it look like something else, you know? I feel like... Oh God. Ah! Oh dear. Pinocchio vibes. I mean, to be fair, like, that is what my characters look like. Like, they do be looking like Pinocchio. You can see the shadow, so this bit underneath is the shadow here. But like when it's facing forward, you only see shadow. But then as soon as you face to the side, it's like the bit that's underneath, so it helps with that. So the shadow is kind of important, but yeah, when you don't have it rigged, it does just look like a wall of color. Dear. Yeah. If it's too red, it looks like you put sunscreen on and give it Rudolph vibes. Oh my God. Don't worry everyone, I am giving you the ability to make your character into a Rudolph. Specifically for Christmas. There we are. And then... there we are. Next one. Green. Oh, don't miss that. There you go. Nice. And then blue. And then wow. And blue violet. Go. And get that in there. And then 12. Get the last one. And oh, nope. Then grab the first. Yeah, I just have a little notepad to one side where I'm grabbing them from because otherwise it's a little difficult and annoying to get the colours each time. There we go. Shadow. I do also need to do shadow tone. So let me do my thing. Let me do my thing where I do my whoop whoop whoop, where you can't see it, but I'm doing a thing. Actually, wait a minute. Don't do that. Because this, no, this needs like a 2. Yeah. Okay, I remember. And then do this and to that. There you go. So basically that now means that it can go lighter. So you could also get rid of the shadow if you didn't want it anymore, which is nice, I feel like. Also, you can make it the opposite of shadow. You could make it highlight. You could make the skin color like a darker version of it. Oh, it doesn't work here though. 2 seconds. I need to, oh, what? What was I gonna do? Give me this nose shadow. Move down. There you go. You could do it like, there you go. You can do a lighter version of it is what I was trying to say, but hard to explain, but you get the vibe. Okay, cool. Okay, no shadow is in. The skin is blue, yes. Cool. Good, okay, well, I mean, that's there. There's no shading on the nose. There's nose highlight. Oh, I haven't done a highlight. Oh, okay, we'll do that here. This is gonna be highlight color, which again will start at 0 and go up to 13. And then highlight tone, which will start at -1 and go to 1. With the default being at 0. Ah, there, Captain, good morning, welcome on in. I'm concerned, where has the yellow nose been? Pierce. Butter nose. In a stick of butter, yes, stick of butter nose, if you wanted to. And the thing is, you can see the nose changing color. What you can't see is the arm also changing color. You can only see the nose changing color, but the arm is also changing color. Oh dear. All right. Also, let's do a warp deform on the shadow really quickly. Or not warp deformer, mesh is what I mean. This needs to warp a lot, so. Arty Cap, good morning! Welcome on in. We're making a customizable community VTuber model. So at the moment, we're just setting up all the colors so that you can do lots of color changing when you're doing your character creation. Because the whole idea with a community customizable VTuber model is that you have so much character creation fun you can do with this. You can fit, it smacks the roof of the VTuber. You can fit so much character creation into this. Oh dear. I can fit you so many hours of character creation into this VTuber model. You're not even ready. There you go. Good. And then auto connect that. Nice. Neat. Good. Yes. Very lovely. The more I look at the nose, the more it looks like a very long coffin nail. Do I need to show you this again? Look, there's good reason. It's gonna look like this. Give it time. It's gonna be the wiggliest of noses you ever did see. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, that's Twitch's new server stuff. They've like removed some servers so some people just get disconnected. Oh dear, suspicious placement. You're a suspicious placement. I don't know what it means, but no you. Let's get this one on here. I just reset to the default values quickly. There you go. Yes. And then that there, and now we have to count the whole way up again. You guys are gonna get really used to counting to 13. Also, Captain, thank you for the heckin' 7 months. It's very kind of you. Thank you. Oh dear. I hope everything's been treating you well. We are no. Do not want to copy the art mesh. Oh my gosh. There you go. What? Eh? This is if you really want to do Rudolph. This is the way. Use the highlight to do it. Oh dear. The highlight will do it for you. Oh ho ho ho. Dear. Yes, yes, yes. It can make you truly Rudolph. Oh. Copy orange. There you go. Oh, dude, that's the sunburn look. Yeah, when the highlight glows red. Yeah. You want to look really sunburned? I give you the option. Dear. Funny the way that it looks right now, yeah. Well, I will get to rigging, it's just, I'm like, I kind of want to just prep the model a bit. Also, I don't really do as much model prep stuff on stream, and I know it's not the most exciting for a lot of people, but I think it really, in some ways, is nice because it emphasizes just how long, you know, we take on these models. Because I put like hundreds of hours into these models, and you maybe only see like the highlights normally, so you don't necessarily see like this bit of it where I'm copying and pasting the same, you know, 12 hex codes onto all of these layers so that we have a nose that can change different colors. I don't know, I think it's cool. I get that it's probably not as exciting. The nice thing about it though is we really can talk about anything. It is basically a just chatting stream with like extra steps, because so much of it I'm like, it's just prep work kind of thing. Very co-worky vibes. Also gives me like good opportunity to answer questions about what I'm doing if people want to know. Not that I always think people do want to know, because I'm like, you know, I get it, but it's pretty fun. It is pretty fun. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, exactly. But it looks, it's fun looking at the behind the scenes stuff when it comes to bringing in VTubers. It's a little bit weird for like what we often do here, because we're normally crafty people, but like, it's fun. I don't know, it's fun. I like showing the steps because it gives a little insight into, again, yeah, everything that we do for it, and I like that. I like that. Oh dear. And again, hopefully it encourages other people to give it a go. There's a lot of amazing VTuber artists and riggers you can commission to make you like absolutely fantastic models, to be clear. If you don't want to get into it, you have other options. But if you ever have been interested in giving it a go, it's really fun. Again, a lot of it is repetitive. You wouldn't have to do nearly as much repetitive stuff as I'm doing right now, to be fair. I'm doing this because it's a community model. If you were just making it for yourself, you could make it perfect the first time and not have to worry about any of this. Oh, uh-oh. There you go. But in my case, we're gonna give you options. Ah. We're on 10. Yeah, I've done 10. We've done 11. No. Get on there. Sorry, it keeps clicking the one underneath, which means I keep having to rejig it. There you go. 11. And then 12. Here. And then all the way across to 13, which is the last one, which is also the first one. There you go. Now you can do that for the highlight, and we'll do the same thing before as with the tone, which is donk, 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 done, and then do it again. There you go. So now we can make the highlight darker and also lighter. So if you want a lighter highlight, you could even just take it straight up to white if that's what you wanted, but if you want a lighter highlight, you can. I tend to do like quite bold highlights, but yeah, so something like that would be like a pretty common highlight for me. But again, your model, you do what you like with it. All right, let's also get this with a, there you go, a mesh. Not that this one needs nearly as much of a mesh. This is literally like a little worm. It's a little worm, just a little guy. Look at the little guy, tiny worm. But I need to stretch this worm. So it is just a little worm. However, the worm will be stretching to make a larger highlight on the nose when it's at an angle. So it's just a little guy except it's a little guy that needs to stretch. So there you go. Make that little guy stretch. It's like the hydrate here. Good morning. Perfect for me today. I don't like the pattern sleeves, so I'm having to math. What are you're making a cardigan at the moment too, right? I'm doing, for my sleeves, I'm gonna do 2 of these, but then I'm gonna have some single, like these little squares going down like the arm. So on the top of the arm, I've got it on the shoulder already. It goes down the top of the arm with like the squares, and then has the big ones either side. And then I'm gonna have it come into like a tight cuff at the bottom, so it like in. Yeah, that's my goal. That's my goal. But me and Lovey are both making cardigans at the moment. I'm doing mine as a tester for me, and then if I like it, I'm making one for my dad, and then if that goes well, I'm making one for my mum, and then if that goes well, I'm making one for my husband. And then Christmas is sorted! Oh dear. But yeah, I'm not quite there yet, but we're getting there. Alright, let's do... these ones are gonna be weird. Let's do the details. Sure. I'm gonna make a warp deformer here of nose details. There we go. So I can have detail here. Good. Okay. I can do it. I have to do it backwards. That's okay. I can make them bright red. If you want to have like eczema on your nose, have I got the one for you? Yeah, once I get the hexagons, the upper arm is super large and the pattern is like, well, decreased 4 times over 6 rows. Oh god. So now I'm using 12 times over 6 rows and repeating that. Jesus. Oh dear. I do think it's quite funny that we've both synced up and decided to do cardigans at the same time. Anyone else making cardigans? Any other fellow cardigan makers in the chat right now? Or anyone making Christmas presents? Is anyone here making presents at the moment? I guess not just Christmas presents. Anyone making presents right now? Anyone on the present grind? Oh dear. I'm doing a test of this one first for me to make sure that I like it. I will say, Shiny's asked for one, but it's going to be particularly difficult. I might actually even be looking for some community input when it comes to this one. Shiny wants a Digimon themed cardigan. Digimon are quite detailed. I don't know if I'm going to be good enough to do a Digimon themed cardigan. I get the desire because I also love Digimon, but I have fear. But yeah, luckily my dad and my mum, I don't need to do anything that as near as complicated for. But so I'm gonna do my dad's first, then my mum's, and then yeah, and then Shiny. And I've already told Shiny, I'm like, Shiny, there's a chance this gets done in the new year. And Shiny was like, that's fine. I'll take it for Digimon merch. Like, so fair. Fair and valid. Because it is hard to get Digimon merch. If you are a Digimon fan, ooh, it's hard. It's hard out here. There we go. You're a lizard, 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 lizard. Thank you. Oh dear. Blue. My birthday's on Tuesday, so if I do get presents, it would be awesome. That'd be pretty cool. So maybe on the receiving end of presents, that'd be pretty good. I'm making an little support package for my nibbling who is going through a struggle. Oh, that's lovely. That's a lovely gift to make someone. Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell yes. A little wellness package like that. Oh. Oh. There you go. Heckin' lovely. Heckin' lovely. A very sweet and thoughtful gift. Oh dear. I was talking to my parents about it because like I was like, what do you guys want for Christmas? When my dad was like, oh, you know, cardigan would be cool. And then my dad was like, you know, I was made a cardigan once. I won't say who the member of family was that made it, but it was very funny. They're like, yeah, so-and-so made me a cardigan, but I said that I wanted a long baggy cardigan. So they like extended the front of the cardigan and made it really long, but then they didn't change where the pockets were. So the pockets were like at my knees. I just love the idea of being like, oh, you want a longer cardigan? Okay. Like, the pockets stay at the bottom of the pattern, but I'll just make it long. I kind of want to do that just to be like, just for the memes, honestly, just for the memes. I want to be like, you know, I will make you a cardigan, Dad, but I'm also I'm gonna make the pockets. I'm not gonna alter where the pockets are, so they're staying low down. They'll be right at the bottom. Oh dear. Absolutely useless pockets, but so funny. I love the idea of it. There we go. Oh dear. Do you plan to go for dinner on the day though? Nice. As someone who has struggled with mental health since childhood, I take it seriously. I love my nibbling terribly, and and I'll go to the ends of the universe for them. Good. Hell yeah. I'm glad. It's good to have people like that in your life who get it and want to support. Hell yeah. Good on you. Oh dear. There we go. Get that there. Sorry, I'm just putting in the lightening bits and the darkening bits. There we go. And get that in there. There you go. So now we have this, but we could still make it like darker. So we could have like a dark blue if you wanted. Cool. I don't know if anyone's going to use that one because I feel like that's a bit of a weird, like the outlines and stuff are a bit weird, but I've given you the option. You can use it. It is there for you. It's also my birthday, but I did get him some pretty awesome swag. He's been wanting jerseys and stuff for his favorite baseball team. Ooh! So the team very personally ended up asking if they can sign a few balls and Oh my god! Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. Oh my god. What a cool hecking gift. What a cool and thoughtful gift. Ooh, temptation. Temptation. I'm being tempted to leave it like this. Honestly. Maybe do like that. This one doesn't need to be that detailed because it's not doing very much. There you go. We'll do that. Temptation. Temptation is winning. I'm just gonna do this. Because it doesn't need very much done to it. It's not getting warped that much. It's just gonna like flip basically and maybe shrink. Cool, cool. There you go. I can always add more later if I want, but I think that should be fine. Okay. Oh, right. Outline. Soon we'll be able to change all colours of the nose. Wow. Oh dear. No one asked for this, but what if you had a Technicolor nose? What then? Huh? That'd be pretty cool. I'm pretty sure everyone wants a Technicolor nose. Oh, have I not? Oh, let me 2 seconds. I didn't realise I hadn't done these two. These ones do need to be warped quite a bit more, so let me just make sure they are nice and warpable. Nice and flexible. Nice, flexible and warpable. Yeah. Warpable is a very silly name. It's warpable. Flexible, warpable. Flourishing in their lane. Flexible, warpable. Cool. Okay. And then auto connect that. I'm just going to move this one out a little bit. There you go. And then I'll copy and paste this for the other side. That should be flexible and movable. And in here. And then reflect horizontally. I don't know why it's done it like that, but that's okay. Donk. Yay! I love the idea of a Technicolor nose. I don't know how useful it is, but I'm glad. Hell yeah. Warpable. Nice. I can't stop saying yeah, warpable. Warpable. What I'm trying to say, by the way, for anyone who's like, what the hell is Joey saying? Warpable. 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 Flexible and warpable. And then get this as nose outline. There we go. Oh, create. Why is it in there though? I don't want it in there. I want it here. Why did it put it there? I don't understand why it put it there. Don't put it there. Nose outline. Keep it within the nose. There you go. And then we can do here. And then one. And make sure that the... there we go. Get that there. Get that there. Oh, no. Oh yeah, it's trying to put the mesh in, isn't it? Whoopsie! Ah, is it there? Yes. No. There we go, we got it, okay. It took me a minute, but we got that. I just can't imagine anyone doing this. But it's okay. It's fine. We do it. I'm committing to it. I can't imagine anyone doing this, but I will commit 100% to, sure, someone's gonna give it an orange outline. Oh dear. I'm gonna watch some videos about crochet patterns after I get back from vacation. I want to try making my own pattern. Ooh! I feel that's a really fun step of being like, from following others to like, now I can make whatever I want. Ultimate crafting freedom. Hell yeah, best of luck. I probably missed some of this because again, I'm gonna be away. For anyone who's just popping by, next week is my sister's wedding, which means I'm away from Tuesday to Saturday. So I'll be back streaming Sunday next week. So I'm gonna stream this week, Sunday, Monday, and then I won't be back until the next Sunday. Yeah, I'm away for a minute at this because it is a 4-day wedding event because she is having a full Indian wedding followed by a like church wedding. So multiple days, different events. Big event. Very exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to it all year. But I will be away for quite a few days because of it. I will also be literally in a field in the middle of nowhere with no reception or service. So I will just not see anything for like a week. I'm sorry. It's not because I'm ignoring anyone. I'm just in the middle of nowhere. But having a great time, probably. Probably having a great time. Ah, dear. I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited. Oh dear. The first one of my siblings to get married, so I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited. I just, yeah, very looking forward to it. Excited. Oh dear. I want to make a pattern for Binturong? They're so cute and not many people know about them. I don't know Binturong. I don't know what that is either. I might need an education on what that is. Also, Aria, good morning. Welcome on in. I don't know if you saw, your campaign has been a bit shifted. Also, GG's on the heckin' long stream yesterday. My gosh. Oh dear. I hope you had a really good one. Stop fighting me. Stop fighting me. Get back here. There you go. No more fight. I just don't think anyone's going to do this, but that's okay. Oh dear. Posh, good morning. Welcome on in. Hello, how do? We do pretty good. Things are going really well. How goes it? I hope you're doing good. We are in BOOBTOBER. BOOBTOBER is our biggest fundraiser of the year. It's a month-long event. My personal fundraiser doesn't start until the 20th, so until then we're highlighting other community members and their fundraisers and the stuff that they're doing, which has been really, really cool. It's like what I enjoy every year, especially since I can't really fundraise the first couple of weeks because I'm normally doing tech support stuff. I'm a designated tech support, so I can't do as much the first couple of weeks, and that's okay. But we are making, actually, Posh, you're going to know all about this. We're making a customizable VTuber model, which is effectively very similar to what Kelly is using right now, is customizable VTuber model. But we are doing, obviously, like, I have an art style. It is following the art style that I do. Big noses, good vibes. But we are effectively making one of those right now, which is why we're doing all of this silly color change stuff, because it gives people the option to like change the colors of the skin, the lines, the details, all that kind of stuff. My one is going to be a lot more simple than the one that Mirage has, because my one is being made within the month. So I have a strict deadline on making this, which means that I need to kind of simplify a lot of it. But it's the same kind of concept. And then, there we go. So that should, we have done a lot on the nose, but that should now mean the nose can change color. But say, for instance, for example, I'm gonna remove the shadow because I feel like the shadow makes this difficult to see. But say, for instance, you were like, I'm making a goblin and I want it to be a dark green color. So I'm gonna do that. And then with the detail lines, I want them to be kind of bluish, maybe? Yeah, like a greeny blue, but like a dark greeny blue. And then the skin color, oh, that's not the skin color. Where's the skin color? Skin color, we'll have that as a green, but we'll have that as like a lighter green, like that. And then the highlight color can be pink. Oh, actually, let's make it yellow. There you go. So you have like flexibility, so you could make the skin look like what you want the skin to look like. There you go. A creature. And a creature, actually. Oh dear, they're called bear cats. They're neither bear nor cat. They have the molecule known as 2AP, which is the same molecule that gives popcorn. Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, they smell like popcorn. I've heard of them specifically because of that fact. A very dark American sloth. Yeah, and it smells like popcorn. Oh dear, yeah, I was about to say when you smell, they smell like popcorn. Oh dear, nice. Yeah, I did when I woke up. No, GG's on all the hard work so far. Oh dear, I've actually seen it a bit wrong in person. They're very interesting. They're also not mistaken. I have to look this up, nocturnal. I mean, that would make sense if they're like slower moving as well. I could see that. Oh. Do you want to see something scary now? Would you like to experience some fear? Would you like to see what I do with the mouth? Mouth is scary. Mouth is scary. We have all these things here. Mouth. Where's mouth? Give me the mouth skin. I require some mouth skin. Let's go. This is going to be the form of the mouth skin. Oh dear. Because you can't see the mouth skin right now. Mouth skin is a separate layer, which you can't see until you change it to be a different color, which is what I'm going to do, because it's a skin. So, also, if you can't see the mouth skin at all, you can see behind, which is when you can see the teeth. Kind of scary, but also kind of cool. Yeah, you need it there. It's important, because otherwise, God, the mouth stuff's always so scary. Oh dear. Oh God. Yeah, you need it there. Otherwise, you can't warp the mouth skin around like the lips and stuff. You need it there separately. It just makes the mouth rigging way easier. However, it's sure something. I'll do the back of the face in a second as well so it looks more normal. But you normally can't see this. And I thought, you know, you wanted to see some of the behind the scenes. This is when I feel like VTuber models really look like animatronics, you know? When you're doing like animatronic stuff, because you have like the layer of stuff over the mouth so that the mouth can still move. This is, I think, when they feel like animatronic vibes. Because every time I click a new layer, you can see the teeth. Like, there they are. And then even when I do fill in the layer, it's like the specific skin to help make the mouth move, right? Very animatronic-y. But I think that's cool. Tragic. Yeah, it looks like they got stung by a bee. Yeah, I see that. Oh dear. And then yeah, with the teeth behind it. There's good reason for it. Again, like it is simply to have it so that it can walk around and make lots of different interesting mouth shapes. But, you know, when you don't have that there. There we go. Does make it look a little odd. There's the teeth again. I love making VTubers. Yeah, definitely animatronic vibes from this particular stage. At least that's the vibes that I get from it, is like animatronic. There we go. Oh, wait, another donation? Is somebody else fundraising right now? Oh, I gotta see. I gotta see. My curiosity gets the better of me. Who's live right now? Who's live? Not just me. Oh, it's Starry! Starry's live. Hell yeah! I was like, someone's received a donation. Another streamer is live. It's Starry! Oh dear. Oh, and they've got the piggies on. Okay, 2 seconds. Guys, do you want to see guinea pigs? You need to leave my stream, I'm sorry. Starry is fundraising also for BOOBTOBER, and they have the guinea pigs on stream. I'm just saying, Holly, have a lovely lurk. Take care of yourself. Oh dear. Look at over there. Get over there. Get over there. Yes, we want to see. You need to go. You must go. Go across. They've got potatoes on screen. Oh my god. So cute. So cute. Oh dear. Sorry, I will just be gushing 99% of the time during this event. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm also not that sorry because I will do it again. I'll do it again. And again. Right, and then we'll just, while everyone is going and looking at the piggies, distracted with piggies, I'll quickly get these layers in. And do it again. There we go. Now I go darker and lighter, and it matches the rest of the skin. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. Oh dear, Vivi, have a good beat. No, you're fine. Go, go. Oh dear. That's actually my lip colour after I get stung by one. Oh no! Like a purpley pink one, like a combination of dark purple and blue. Oh no. Ooh, ooh. All right, there's enough. I will just quickly do the skin base so that it looks a little less weird because I know it's quite intense. It's quite intense. Oh. There goes my skin. Watch it as it goes. Can you put that back in? Why? Wait, what the? Why they just switched? Ah! Underneath, please. Thank you. I don't know why you decided to switch over. There you go. All right, all right. And then... Oh, I just copied and pasted Starry's name in. That is not the color hex that I need. That's just straight up Starry's name. Why is it not showing? There you go. I was gonna say that's meant to be red. There we are. Now it's gonna start looking a little bit more normal. Then yeah, after this we need to put them all in again and get the right colors in. I feel like tool should be up here. There you go. That's better. It's like weird. Like, why did it all switch around? There you go. Leave that there. And then get this one. Oh dear. I had a guinea pig as a kid. His name was Peanut Butter and Fluff. Oh my gosh. Adorable. Adorable. That's such a cute name. I had hamsters growing up. Well, I say growing up. When I was actually quite old. I think I had my first hamster when I was like 16 years old. 15, 16? So like, I was quite old. But yeah, we had hamsters. A friend of mine did like bred hamsters. And they had this one hamster who was not able to breed. And they were like a little bit older. And basically we looked after them for like a month while they were away on holiday at one point, and we got really attached to this hamster. And so afterwards my friend was like, well, you know, do you want this hamster? And we were like, yes, please, please can we keep this hamster? We're very attached. And I won't tell you their name because that's like a capture for a lot of things online. But loved this hamster to pieces. We made them the biggest cage. We got all the cages which had like long tubes to connect them, and we had this big like desk space, and we had them all over it. And then we had some tubes that went down to the floor, and then we could let them out, and then we could have them running around the living room because we had the living room hamster proofed. So we had like little walls to keep the television and all the wiring separate, so that basically at like times of the day when we could keep an eye on them, we could just let the hamsters out of the cage, and then they could just run around and like wander around the living room, because again, we hamster proofed the whole thing, so they could run around the whole space. And yeah, but when they were in the cage, they had like, I don't know, 15 different segments to their cage. It was really big. And yeah, we loved them. Well, we didn't have them at the same time because like one hamster at a time, but like when we had one hamster, and then a while later we had a second hamster after the first hamster passed away. And they were both really good. They were very sweet beans. We loved them. Oh dear. The problem with hamsters, the sad bit, they don't live very long. Even you can give them the best life possible, and then after a few years you have to say goodbye. And that was always really hard. But I loved them. I loved them. I loved those guys. Oh, they also, look at this. There you go, the skin. It's making more sense now, right? It's making more sense. Everything, it's all coming together. Put the shading back on there now as well. Oh dear. Yeah. Good. What have I come back to? You had a hamster named Peaches and Cream. I had guinea pigs as a kid. One was called Sugar Puff. He was named after the cereal back before they changed the name to Honey. I see. Same with ferrets. Yeah, a lot of the smaller creatures. I love them. I love rats. I have never had rats, but a good friend of mine did. And I love how sociable they are, and I love watching them interact with each other, and they're so cuddly and silly, and I love them. Oh, I don't know if I could do it again, like rodent style creature, because as much as I love them, I'm also like, I miss them so much. I miss them so much afterwards. I don't know if I could do it again, but I love them. I loved my friends' rats, and I loved visiting them. And there was just this older rat that would just crawl onto you and fall asleep, and it was so cute. I love them. So lovely. Rats get a bad rep, but rats are good beans. Rats are good beans. Pretty sure rats actually live a lot longer in captivity than most rodents. They do, well, they live longer than some, but they're still, I don't, well, let me have a look. Now you're like, maybe rats. Let me have a look. No, they're not that long. Yeah. Oh dear. The longest ever living rat is 7 years old, but the domesticated is normally 2 to 4 years, which is kind of what I remember them being. Not so dissimilar to hamsters. Yeah. Oh, I just don't know if I could do it again. I don't know if I could. I love them so much. And yeah, I was so sad. I was so sad. I don't know if I can do it. Oh dear. Yeah, anyway, this is as well skin. You get the vibes. Again, you could go for like a neutral skin color, like a human-y skin color if you wanted to. If you're boring, if you want to be a human skin color and boring, you can be. Like if I was to do mine, it'd probably be around there, but you can go like the whole way down, like bush can. All the skin tones. But why be a human skin tone when you could be purple? Oh dear. We had dogs. I still remember them all from all over the years. Yeah, I love pets. I love pets. If you're boring, you can have a human skin tone. If you're cool, you could be purple. Or green. Green's a good one. I like green. Where's green? Like, look at the goblin vibes. Look at like goblin vibes. You don't want to be a goblin? Look how cute you could be. You could be a little goblin. Oh my god. Why be boring skin tone when you could be green? Oh dear. Like, why? There's 2 and they're adorable. My friend had like 6 rats at a time normally. Like they had like a little herd of them, but they also had a lot of cage space for them. So like they had a load of space. like specifically for these rats, and they were very cute. They were very cute. They were very friendly, and they were just good beans. Long sausage, long cuddle sausage. They were so cute. Oh dear. But yeah, if you're boring, you could be a skin color. I've given you the option to be a skin color because, like, you know, it's your thing, whatever. But I will tell you that you are boring. It's your choice, and it's my choice to tell you you made a boring choice. But again, it's your choice. I'm like, it's whatever. Oh, I'm gonna have to do these separately, I think. Yeah, the ears will have to be done separately. That's okay. Brandy the Lab Shepherd Mix, her sister Jessica, Yukon, Tundra, Isaac, Brandy and Amber, Lightning, Misty, Kiko, Flop, Chevy and Nova. Oh, I know a dog right now called Nova. There is a Nova puppy in my life too. They're very sweet. At first, they weren't. I will say this is my glow up year for animals liking me. The rats always liked me, but normally cats and dogs, not as keen on me, which is like fair. I think it's because I have like anxious energy and they don't like it. And like, I can't really blame them for that. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I don't have anxious energy. Like, they're right. But yeah, I think this year, I've had so much more luck. Like, animals just come up to me and say hi, and it's like, whoa, this never happened. I never had animals come up to me and say hi. I always had to sit there anxiously, which is probably why they never came up to me, because I was just sat there like, oh dear. I remember a friend of mine had 2 bunnies. It wasn't just the impression that they were both girls. Turns out, oh, yeah, you only care for a rabbit or any rodent, to be fair. Also, thank you for the save temp. You're dang right. They chose blue. Blue's good. Blue's good. Oh dear, blue's a good colour. I had a memory of a cartoon set in space where a bunch of gals are in the mall and one of them goes to salon, gets her skin colour changed, and they chose blue. Could you imagine such a thing? Hell yeah. Imagine becoming blue. Hell yeah. Well, thank you for the hydrate. For cats, we had Prance, Oreo, Meow Meow, and Milo, and now it's Annie, Loki, Belle, Billy Boy, and Belle. Wait, Bells twice? 2 bells? I must get confusing for the bells. She also realized that bunnies can start breeding at like 3 months of age. Yeah. Yeah, bunnies, you gotta be careful. And I know it's trickier with some animals than others though to work out sex. Because like it's more obvious with some creatures than others what sex your animal is. I think birds it's hard, isn't it? I think birds it's particularly difficult to work it out. There you go. Must look weird to you because I have stuff on both screens, so I'm just like head no rotator. Sorry, horrible noise. Also a horrible noise, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna blame the head rotations. It's all these head rotations, they're making me squeak. Ah, don't do it again. It's okay. Suppressed. Very nice. Oh dear. We did the same. We went 2 rabbits, both boys, and had cousin rabbits, and they went on holiday. Also, boy, turns out both of ours were girls. Oh, and Belle twice by accident. No, Belle is super. I bet Belle is super chuffed about that. No, no, do not apologize. I bet if you told Belle you were so important, I said you twice, Belle would like preen. She'd be like, hell yeah. I feel like cats like that kind of thing. Oh dear. Especially when they're babies, yeah. Oh dear. There you go. There's one ear. One ear down. Why? Tempted to move the blush above the ears, but we'll see. We'll see. I guess it won't matter as much because the ears are very rarely going to be in front of the face. They're there so I can do like, again, similar to like when with my model, because I'm quite cartoony, I like my ears to be able to fold behind like that. And so I do 2 versions of the ears, but they're actually like, this one's on front a lot more, but normally they're not in front that much. Normally I just use the behind the ears, but yeah. It's also useful to have like one ear that's like behind the nose because the nose is long. Yeah. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh dear. We're making a customizable VTuber model. Hence the skin. Whoa! Hence their disco skin right now. That's cool though, it's getting there. All right, we've done that one. Let's do this one. I'm on a roll, honestly, with like adding the colors to things, so I might as well just keep going. Plus we get to have fun conversations about pets, so like, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It really is just one of those things of like, you know, you just chat, make thing. You gonna be mad? Yeah, can you stop being mad? There you go. Could you please stop being mad for 2 seconds? There you go. Oh dear. Bella's a toy hoarding hermit. I have pictures to prove it. I do miss Milo. He was my sister's cat and Loki's gay lover. There is no way he and Loki weren't in love. It was so precious. Did I not see you doing the nose, or did it change to a separate body? I've done the coloring of the nose. Sorry, that's really intense. There we go. But I haven't rigged any of the nose. The body can't move right now. I've done no body rigging. I'm literally I'm setting up my base layers and that's about it right now. I haven't actually done any rigging. I'm just like, colors. Colors need to happen, so I guess I'll get them in now kind of thing. Because it's sort of a monotonous task. So I'm like, well, I'll just chip away at it. We'll just keep chipping away. Oh, yeah. It's because there's a layer of shadow on there. So I have shadow in a few areas. You can see that it's also on the arm here. I have some like under the eyes. So, and in the ears as well. It's the shadow. It's the shadow. Yeah. When it turns side to side, the shadow is like, because when you put it straight middle, like you can see the shadow covers the whole nose. But when you turn it to like side to side, the shadow does move and sort of helps give the illusion of like 3D. It's only when you see it front on completely like static that it looks a bit weird, but I kind of have to have it there for now. Oh yeah, we're doing the ear, aren't we? It's like, what are we doing? What am I doing? The ear. That's what I'm doing. I should probably put all the ears together. I might need to fix that later. That's okay, we can do that later. That can be later me's problem. Otherwise, I'm not gonna have a smooth transition probably very easily from ear front to ear back, which would be a disaster. No smooth transition from ear front to ear back? Oh, I'd never live it down. There we go. Green. The green is so dramatic. Like, why are you so dramatic, green? Such an intense, dramatic green. But it's nice, though. Ah, dear. Starry hit that goal! Wait, really? Oh my god! Oh. Have you clipped it? Have you clipped it? If you didn't, would you mind clipping it so we can see it later? Clip it. Clip it, clip it, clip it. Ah, dear. Let me get this. I can get this shout out for Starry again. I'll just have to do the small one because the big one is within the hour. Oh dear. GG's. I didn't. Yeah, get that clip. That'll be a wonderful clip for the highlights for sure. Hell yeah. Also, they've still got the piggies on screen if you want to go see them. Also, over $1,500, over $1,600 now. Hell yeah, for BCRF Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Very cool, very cool. G heckin' G's, massive GG's to Starry. That's amazing. Hell yeah. Smashing it out the gates, first stream. It's always my favorite to see. I love seeing it. You love to see it. Oh dear. Hell yeah. There we go. Oh, how are we doing on time, by the way? Okay, we're doing okay. I need to stay within 4 hours today, again, because I'm going to the dump after stream. So I will probably look at doing Discord art share maybe in half an hour, just so that I can make sure we definitely get through it. I understand it's a little bit of an earlier one, I'm sorry about that. It's just to make sure that we don't have to rush, because I'll be honest, I hate rushing the Discord art share. I really like to take my time looking through everything. So Discord art share a little early today, specifically because I need to go to the dump. Which I'm really excited about. I love going to the dump, so I'm down. I'm down and excited. There we go. Nice. So now the ears also change color. Have a lovely look. Take care. Yes. Oh dear. We could also, because I realized some of the blush is now also looking really funny. Again, we started doing the blush. We could also do the shading tone actually. Oh. What did that sound like? I feel like that sounded like a turret setting up or something. Oh dear. What was I gonna do? Sorry, I'm very distracted by me. We have... Yeah, the face shading. There it is. Yeah, maybe it would be worth putting that in, because we haven't actually put that in at all so far. Yeah, we'll do that. Go on then. And then this one, I remember we have to do slightly differently. So we do have to put it in there, but then we have to do it like... No, wait. No, we do it in there, right? And then we do this like this. Can you see it? Am I mad? I feel like I can't see it. Huh. That? Oh, there it is. It is there. It is subtle, I will say. There we go, okay. It's there. Can you really see that? Let me just see. Oh, you kind of can actually. If you have it on the right colors. Yeah, no, okay. No, you can see it. You just need to line it up well. Okay, this is going to be a bit weird, but that's okay. I think there are areas where the shading is a bit more dramatic as well, so, because we have it on the arms. Subtle though. Subtle, especially for me. Is a subtle color change. Three. And... Oh, did I do the ear tone? Wait a minute. No, I haven't done the ear tones. That's okay, that's okay. That's fine. We'll do those in a second. They can be done later. As long as I will remember, because if I look out and try and fix the tone, it's gonna look weird. So hopefully that should be easy to remember. Go. And go. All these really subtle ones, it feels like I'm not really doing anything. It feels like I'm not really doing anything. I am. I definitely am. Oh well. Once again, it kind of gives people a really good idea, I think, of like the work that goes into it. So even though it is a little monotonous, for a short stream as well, I think it's kind of perfect. Kind of perfect. We'll be doing more of this on Sunday for sure. What I will try and do on Sunday is I'd like to get things in a space where we can do some actual like face rigging and stuff like that. So my goal is today and tomorrow to just sort of get a lot of the setup stuff done, like, you know, repeating the same sort of process that you're seeing on stream today for everything on the model. Like, bear in mind we have a full body to do and I'm like not even halfway through the face for setup. So getting all of that kind of done and making it look really nice, ready to start rigging. I might maybe start rigging a little bit. I might have a little look at doing the nose, just because the nose, I know what I'm doing because I've done it before, but it's like I want a quick refresher because it's been a while. It's been a while. I haven't done a nose rig like that since November last year. So, but which I want to get more into. Like, I want to keep doing them because I like doing long noses. I think it's like something that I really enjoy in my art style, and I don't want to give it up for a VTuber model. I wish to keep doing it. But yeah, I could definitely use like just a little bit of a refresher. I honestly, the nice thing about streaming, I genuinely might go back to my VOD from last year and be like, how the hell did I do it? just to make sure I don't fall into any pitfalls or make any like easy mistakes again. Because I think last time it took me a couple of tries until I was really happy with it. There you go. Okay, we have that back there. And then what we want to do is do this and do, oh, actually, no, don't do this. Do this and then do this, and at this point, make it white. There you go. Because if you want to make it invisible or like really light, you can then. Otherwise, you could also use it as, no, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Okay, so we've got that there, which should mean now, for instance, if I was to do like I guess a purple head, I could make this like a blue color. Okay, you can see it change on there. Like, it does look different. It definitely looks good in like a blue though, I think. You can also make it really light if you wanted to, if you make it whiter instead. But you could have like a little bit more tone to it, so you have like a light purple in the middle and then a dark purple on the outside. Good, okay, no, that's fine. It's something, I've done something. Even if it's a little silly looking, I've done something. Oh dear, and that does mean that all of them now have like, some of them more than others, because obviously I haven't done everything yet, but they all have things that they can do. Like, we can change the outline colors on some of it, not all of it. Listen, look, we can make like a really dark purple maybe. If you wanted to make a purple person, you could do a purple person. Oh dear, also Keisha, thank you for the heck of stretch. We will do a little stretch. And have a lovely, lovely lurk as well. Also, hi Jillian gang, nice to see you. No, you're fine, been a rough patch with him. Oh, bless you. You're fine, take care of yourself. Self-care should always come first, 100%. Welcome on in, you've joined us in a weird time. We're making a customizable VTuber model that people can download and use. What we're currently doing is setting up some parameters so that we can have people change the color of their VTuber. So, for instance, I've been over this already, but I show you, you could make it like a relatively normal color if you wanted to. If you wanted to be boring, you could be like, I want to have like my skin tone or whatever as the VTuber color, and I'd probably put it somewhere in there. And then you can go like, if I want to do mine, it'd be like that. You could also go more like, if you want to go darker, more like that. You basically switch it up so that it matches your skin tone however you like, which is really boring actually, and I think it's boring. Why not be blue? Have you considered being blue? Have you considered being blue and then having blush highlights in green? Have you considered that? or maybe pink, and then you could have like, oh, like look how cute, like so much cuter. Hoi! Hi Saki! Good morning! I hope you're doing well. Good morning. And then you can sing the song I'm Blue, Dabble Dee Dabble. Exactly. So much more exciting. I wish to be the immortal grape. Yeah, exactly. There's so many options. So we're just currently setting up parameters so that people have those options. It's a bit of a like, it's a very early step of like VTuber stuff. Like I have to get everything set up first. So we're kind of just working through getting things to have meshes, because most of this doesn't have a mesh yet. You know, adding in parameters and stuff. Just basically setting up our model ready to go. So yeah, it's a lot of setup, but I don't normally stream as much of the setup. So I thought, you know, it'd be kind of nice to show just a little bit of the setup. Also, do you want to see a tiny M&M? I got tiny M&Ms. I normally don't get chocolates as snacks because I can't have very much chocolate before I have a migraine. So I don't normally risk it with like full chocolate anything because it just feels needlessly risky. But do you want to see a tiny M&M? They make me feel like a giant. I need to put my weights down quickly. Also, again, massive thank you, Saki, for the huge sub for 19 months. It's very hecking kind of you. Thank you. Look at this. Oh no! I need to get one out. Just one M&M. Look how tiny smallest and tiniest. It makes my hands look big, and I have tiny hands. Like, look how teeny tiny it is. It's so small. It's a teeny tiny M&M. Oh my god. Oh dear. They are good though. Help me make sure that I don't eat too many. It's just 19 months feels insane. To be honest, it does. It does not feel like it's been that long. Embrace the chaos and never look back. And it's been lovely to have you. Also, me and Saki are collabing. Did you know? Me and Saki are collabing in a couple weeks. Bet you didn't know that. But we are. Very exciting. It's cool to see the behind the scenes. Make people understand the F2. Oh, for sure. Like, it's interesting. I think it's interesting. Make them pink. There you go. Let me just fix the ears really quickly. So that the ears also have tone. Because I'm here, I might as well. I think it's cool. Embrace the chaos and I'm like, you are? Yeah. So in Boobtober, we have like some collabs happening. And yeah, Saki organized some collabs. Saki organized 4 collabs during Boobtober, and I'm a part of one of them. Yeah. So I'll be collabing with Saki pretty soon. I'll be doing crochet because I was like, I want to do something where I can still like there's a lot of numbers going on with this kind of stuff, and it's a little more difficult to like have a conversation with other people when you're doing this, especially if you're doing a more complicated bit. But yeah, there we go. So now that should, yeah, one ear goes with it. That's fine. That's fine. Good. And then the other ear, just do the same thing. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing my crochet cardigan. So I'll have a random crochet stream in the middle of Boobtober. But honestly, it'll be a nice breakup from all of the digital stuff. So I'm super down. I'm very excited for it. Hell yeah. Also, I've never collabed with Saki before, so it's exciting. There we go. And there we are. Cool. Now we have it on both sides. There you go. So now the rest of it goes the same as that. Oh, I love, yeah, like a tealish color, and then maybe like a more vivid highlight. Yeah, you could become a frog. Oh dear. So cool. Actually, let's get the other blush. Sorry, I'm like jumping around this so much, but I'm like, but what if I set it up in a way that made this entertaining and fun for me specifically? And this, do you want to just reset to the default values? There you go. This makes it fun for me specifically. Okay, get that as that color, and then get this as this color. Doesn't like doing it the first time. I don't know why. There you go. Red. So red. Oh dear. When you said you signed up, I was like, yes! A lot of people I know do sign up. That was really fun! Yippee! When's your first Boobtober collab, Saki? Because Saki, again, is doing 4 throughout Boobtober. I'm not in the first one. Saki, if you don't mind saying, when's your first Boobtober collab? Also, Lanka, good morning, welcome on in. You've caught us setting up some of the color stuff so that you guys can have a lot of expression with the colors that you make your VTuber models. So we're setting you up with some color wheels, basically. I have to put them in manually, but it's worth it because you get to have so much flexibility once they're there with the colors of your design, which means you can really like make it your own. Yeah. Monday! Also, SGS, have a lovely lurk. Take care of yourself. Hell yeah. So first Saki collab is on Monday. Yippee! Very exciting. Oh dear. Yeah, we have a few people doing collabs this year. So we have, of course, the 2 official Boobtober collabs, which are the 2 peak collabs. But we also have Saki, who's run 4 art collabs. We have Arty, who is running a puzzling collab. We have Squid, who's running a cheese rolling collab. So yeah, there's a lot of people running collabs for Boobtober this year, which is very exciting. Really exciting. I know it was something that was requested a lot last year, was like a space where people can organize collabs, and yeah, I wasn't sure if people would use it or not, so it's been really nice that people have used it. I'm really glad. I'm really glad that it's been useful to some people, because yeah, we get like a lot of suggestions every year, and honestly we do get a lot of good suggestions every year, but there's only so much we can implement between the years. You know, we're volunteers, we have jobs and other things going on, and we're all busy people, so there's only so much we can implement per year, and so it's always a bit of a like, oh, should we do this year? Should we give this a go? And I'm really, really glad this one's been popular. Yeah, I'm glad people have liked it and been able to use it. And hopefully maybe even this year, like, again, because the first year we've had that as a section, if like quite a few people have used it this year, maybe even more people will use it next year. Which is nice. It's just a nice way of getting to know more people, to be honest. I mean, charity events, obviously we do them for the fundraising and the support of the charity and like something that means a lot to us, but it is also just a really lovely place to connect with people that have like similar values or, you know, care about similar things. So that's been really cool. There we go. Have that there. I'm gonna do the arm blushes as well. I'm telling you, I'm just doing the silly stuff now. I'm like, I want to see this. And so I'm going to. Let's do it. Here, we'll just start here. There we go. And then there we are, nice. And go the whole way down. I did Mal, hello! Mal! You saw this yesterday. We're doing a lot of this is like the setup stuff in Live 2D, where you can change the colors of things. Look at all this. You can make a really weird looking, oh, that's kind of cool though. You can make a really weird looking guy, or you can make a really cool looking guy. You could be purple. You could be yours. What's the Mika song? I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be fire in the sky. But you really could be. You really could be. Be any color. So we are setting it up so that you can be whatever color you want to be. You can obviously be a human skin color if you want. Like, it's there for you. You can be human skin color if you want. I just think that's a bit boring, but you can do it. If you want to be a human skin color, I've set it up so that you absolutely can be, but why would you want to be a human skin color when you can be this? Oh dear. You could be a space deity. It's skin shaming now. We're shaming anyone who's like has the option of being any skin color and they pick a human skin color. You could be green. Your VTuber model could be green. Nah, it's fine. I am memeing, to be clear. You follow the vision you want. If you want to be a more down-to-earth human VTuber, you be a more down-to-earth human VTuber. If you want to be a space deity, you be a space deity. Whatever makes you feel most comfortable in the way you're presenting on Twitch. Hell yeah. Go. I could be hurtful, I could be purple. I came into the head before you sang it, we're all having the same thing of like, it's time. It's time for Mika. Oh dear. I'm glad it's not just me. Also, Kev, I never said hi. Hi, Kev. I went training yesterday. The place we were training had a jar of pink ribbons at the front desk, and all the screens, they had breast cancer awareness information. Oh my god. Heck yeah. That is amazing to see. Honestly, I'm so glad. Whenever I see people talking about it and keep making it like a casual thing, like on your day, like not like they're not making it everywhere, but they're just like casually making it a part of your day, like having it in the background, having it on the desk, stuff like that. And it's so important. So important. That casual conversation which doesn't scare people away. Yeah, that's amazing. Hell yeah, Kev. Oh dear. There we go. Get that there, get that there. I still loved Mika's performance at Eurovision. I haven't watched Eurovision the last couple years because I don't like the way that they're doing things. But when I did watch Eurovision, I still remember Mika's performance. It was so good. Mika stole the show. How can we vote for Mika? Honestly, Mika win. There we go. Oh, that's so pretty. That's really pretty, honestly. That's a very pretty colorway. Oh. I'm 905 sure I have, 90% sure you have ADHD, so you're probably right. The space deity makes me think of Warhammer because my friend gave me 3 to 4. Lord, double of you, the patriarchs are basically space deities. 15-foot tall space deities. You could make yourself a 15-foot tall space deity. Like, this color scheme is, I feel like, maybe pretty good for that. Or you could go, maybe want to be, I normally go goblin, so I'm like this, and then maybe blush tone. I still go for like pinks in my blush tones for goblins, to be fair. So probably like that, maybe go like a little lighter. Maybe I'd actually go slightly more greeny blue. It's hard because I left it there. The other thing would be maybe, oh, I could go yellow though. No, that's what I do. That's how I color my goblins. Spock, push the button! Spock, thank you so much for the 5 months. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. We're just having fun. We're just having fun, honestly. Making V2 model that can change the colors. The nose currently has so much more color changing capabilities than anything else. Whoops. Don't know how that's happened, but it has. I might actually move the blush slightly in general and just not rigged onto anything, but I might just move it up to like squish it down a bit. I think it's a bit too much. Get it there. Because it kind of makes the nose come out of nowhere. I don't know how I feel about that. You know? Maybe it's just because it's intense. Oh, although I guess technically... Oh, you could probably change the nose colour to suit it. Maybe I'm being too picky. Maybe I'm being too picky, actually. Put it back. Put it back. It was fine. Yeah, leave it there. It was fine. It was fine. Dear. Watermelon toned. True. True. Fan of watermelon. What else could you be? You could be like more... I do like the pinks and the reds. Go like pink, but like go like a light, like pink color kind of color. And then for the blush, maybe go like a darker color. Have it the other way around. Ooh. Bisexual. It is like a pride flag out of your character. Anyway, I mean, let me reset that for now because we're still working through things. However, oh dear, pansexual 15-foot space deity with pink skin, yellow eyes, and blue blush. I mean, you could. You could, and it would actually be very easy to do. Because all of these are like going to be just like basically sliders like in a video game. Like you can just slide them left and right. So absolutely, it's giving the Muppets vibes. It's because of the nose. Once the nose is rigged, it does this. So it's a pretty 3D nose. But when the nose hasn't been rigged yet, it looks like that. So it does just look like a Muppet nose. But it will be quite 3D when you're actually moving around. It's just because I draw my characters with like long noses. Yeah, yeah. Oh dear. All right, what else? Oh yeah, there was a blush on the arm that I hadn't done yet. Forearm blush. Very important. Like, look at that. There's no forearm blush. How's this happened? I love that when a blush just looks like it's having like a little disco. It's like, whoa. It's disco time. There we go. Nice. Then now you're gonna play parallel play because I want to draw. Do it. Go have some fun. Hell yeah. The nose will come alive. It will. It'll live. It'll come up to life. I just like doing big nose, big ears, big hands, and big feet. I've like toned the hands and feet down a little for this model. Look how big they are on my model. You see how big these hands are? I love me some big hands. Give all my characters just the biggest hands you've ever seen. But for this model, I toned it down just a little bit so that they are a little more like regular person hands. But like, they're still big. Like, they're not small. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I've done small hands. I am. But like, Yeah, they're not as big as I would sometimes go. That's for sure. Oh dear. Go. And we'll just go all the way down again. Getting all these in. There we are. It's fine. Everything is fine. Hell yeah. I love a good big hand. But I will probably have it that the hands can expand a little bit, but not too much, because otherwise I'd have to do... probably have to cut them off. Have them as a completely separate thing, which I don't know that I want to do. Oh god. There you go. Green. Oh. More green. Into blue. There we go. Nice. Big blue. Oh, no, thank you for big dance as well. Thank you. Oh my god, all the grooving. Everyone's grooving. Hell yeah. Thank you for the grooves. Oh, oh, keep going. Yeah, there you go. Oh dear. Nice, 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 nice. Blue. Another blue. There we go. And then in here, bonk. And then in here, oh no, there you go. Pink. And then this one's like very pink, mild pink, less mild pink, and then finishing it back to red again. Cool. Again, you could use this to achieve like normal looking skin, like any kind of human skin color, or you could become a space deity. Or you could become a normal human skin that looks sick. You could just make yourself look ill if you wanted to. The possibilities are endless. Oh dear. There we go. And excuse me. And all the way down. Oh wait, no, I'm just gonna die. 2 seconds, I'm gonna cough really hard. You know, it's like it's stuck in your throat, you're like, ah, nah, it's my time. It's my time. I perish here. Okay, you wanna look cool? That's a lemon. What do you wanna look like? Someone wanted to be pansexual. What was it you said? Pink skin, yellow eyes, blue blush. Okay, well I can do the pink skin and yellow. Or maybe I'll do blue skin. Wait a minute, I might be able to get both of this in. I might be able to get both of this in with the same blush. Because if I do this... Oh no, it doesn't quite work, does it? I was like, maybe I could do the pink that would like, if I did a yellow, it would fade to a pink. Pansexual is more like that kind of blue anyway, isn't it? Like it's a bit more of a bright one. And then the pink, it's like that. Duh. And then you'd need like little yellow eyes. Little yellow eyes. Cute. Oh dear. Death has arrived. It did arrive. On our end, we had a chill Animal Crossing music and on the screen you were dying. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's so cute. Oh dear. I guess yeah, we could do it the other way around, but oh, it's a bit tricky. Ooh. I mean, that's pretty cute as well, to be fair. I'd maybe like tone like the pink a little bit more. Yeah. Oh dear. I am tempted. I might put a grey layer over the skin. 2 seconds. Oh, would I have to attach it to all of them though? That might be a hard sell. I might have to attach it to all of them. But maybe if you wanted like a... Oh, I kind of like that. That's cute. Like a little... Gray fella. It's like Horrible on TV had happened live. They cut the calm music and nature scenes. Oh, I kind of want to do that. I want to change my height because 99% of the time, my hiding screen is what I use if I'm like coughing really hard. I'm like, I want to change it to like calming nature scenes. And it's just in the back, like, oh dear. Oh, that'd be great. Okay. Well, ideas for the future. I like that. Oh gosh. Do I want to add a gray? I kind of do. 2 seconds. Let me reset to the default values. And then in here, I'm going to add a layer and I'm going to call it gray. Oh, skin gray. And it's going to start at 0 and end at 1. And it is effectively just going to add a gray layer over the top, I think, just so you have like option of desaturation. Yeah. So I'll do this. And then what I'm going to do is the multiple keys editing on this side and donk. I guess gray? Yeah, that's a good hex. 818181. Okay. And now I can put this okay, put this in there. Who am I? Right. So maybe I could put it to like a pinkish color, have it a little lighter, and then I could add, yeah, like a tone of gray over the top, just so you can desaturate it a little bit, because otherwise, yeah, I think that's important. You might want to desaturate your skin. Oh god, time to do this 1,000 times. You ready? It's not going to be as bad as some of the other ones, because this one's just 2 points. Let's go. It's fine. And I've got the hex code copied and pasted, so this is really easy. There you go. Do the same thing here. Because I think people might want to do it. There you go. So now you can have a desaturated arm. The videos of the sky and the sea. I was like, we'll be right back. Dear. I would love to have some specific music for it. Wait, I might actually have 2 seconds. I think I have it on a... Could I? Okay. Does that work? Does it do the thing? Does it play music now? Because there's a music attached to that video. So I have a sneaking suspicion. Oh no, wrong screen. Nice. So professional. The most professional stream of us all. Fantastic. Good. Well, that stays. That's good. Thank you. Some kind of Nintendo music. I think it's... Wait, I can find out. 2 seconds. Let me just put on my broken headset. Because I think it plays it on other screens as well, but... Is it the dun 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 bam 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 bum 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 ba bum bum? No, I think it's the shop music, the Wii shop music. Yeah. Okay. There we go. And then Oh, yeah, I know. Sorry, you're angry. You're angry and I understand. Okay. I must do the skin on the mouth. I remember. Yep. I remember. Oh, dear. The skin on the mouth is just the gift that keeps giving. It just comes out of nowhere and you're like, what the hell happened? There we go. Okay. Nose would probably be good. Where's nose skin? There it is. There we go. Okay. Cool. Oh dear, Wii shopping, yeah, I recognize it's so hard, but can't remember its problems. Wii shopping, yeah, it's the wham 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 bam 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 do 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 do. Is that one? Yeah. There we go. Okay, I think we're on the same page now. Where we can desaturate the skin. Okay, so this should actually give you some more options as well for like, if you're like, I like the pinkish tone, but I want a darker tone, or maybe even like a light tone. Actually, yeah, this should make it much easier to find like, you're gonna have so many options. There's so many options. But you can have like a really bright pink now if you wanted. And just desaturate it a little bit like that. And then make it like a bit, yeah! Okay, options. Options, we love options. Make like a sort of dusty pink. Nice. Options. We love a save. We love options. Oh dear. Good. All right, what time is it? All right, I did say I was going to do Discord Art Share at about 3 hours in, and it is 3 hours in. So we're going to do Discord Art Share again. We're just going a bit of a shorter stream today, specifically because I need to go to the dump. I gotta go to the dump. I gotta go put stuff in the dump. I gotta go around the dump shop before it closes. I gotta go to the, yeah. Rough day. I say that. I'm being very sarcastic. Like, I love the dump. Dump's like my favorite place. Yes. I gotta dump. I gotta go dump. You need to see this art. It's very important. Look at this art. So Vile made this of cats. It's Katsune Miku. It's cats, but with pink Katsune Miku hair. That's Katsune Miku. So stupid. It's so stupid and I love it. I love it so much. I love Katsune Miku. Katsune Miku, my beloved. Oh dear. Beautiful art made by Vile. Vile's been cooking some beautiful Katsune Miku art. Thank you for the piss. That being said, let's go have a little look through the rest of the art that's been posted in the Discord. Starting in the art category. Oh, with Jaff! Dug through the far reaches of the abyss and found this thing that I did 2 years ago. Ooh. Oh, is this gonna be copyrighted? I'll just keep talking. I'll just keep talking through it so that if it is copyrighted, it's okay. This is very cool. Oh, hell yeah, Jaff. Oh my god, wait, that's just straight up animation. That's just... Ooh. Ooh. How is this done? Is this done with frame by frame or by tweening? I'm not sure. GG's, the hand going up looks really, really good. Hell yeah, Jaff. Wait, 2 seconds. Jaff, what is your name on the Twitches? What is your twitchiest of names? Do you have a twitchy name? You do. Jaff and Abyss, that's what it is. I was like, I am not going to remember the full name. I call Jaff as well. Jaff and Abyss, that's what it is. Oh dear, that's really, really cool. Let me get that back up again, sorry. I don't like to go through people's details. Oh, I say that, I put it straight on stream. I don't like to do it on stream without shouting them out. There you go. Get the shout out for Jaff. Hell yeah, very hectic. Wait, why is it shouting me out? No, don't shout me out. Shout out Jaff. What the heck? Eh. There you go. There we go. That's better. That's sick. Well heckin' done. Very heckin' cool. Oh dear. Oh. And then if we nip down, we see from Roscoe, who I'll also shout out before I forget, a very, very talented oil painting artist. A babbling brook, 12-inch on 16-inch, oil on canvas. What started out as a simple and loose landscape to relax in between portraits soon got out of control. Approximately 25 hours later, I managed to bring it to a halt. Damn. Damn, that water looks so good, Roscoe. Oh my gosh. You've done such a good job with the water there. That looks beautiful. And the coloring from the sun on the rocks. And like you can really see where it's hitting. Wow. Wow. That is so well done. I want to be there. Me too. I also wish to be here. That is incredible, Roscoe. That is absolutely gorgeous. So that's sick. It is. The water looks so good. I want a splishy splashy in the water. It looks great. That's perfect splishy splashy water right there. Oh my god. When you recreate water of all things, you're a master of art. Yeah, like that is very well done. Very well done. Your eye is immediately drawn to the water and it looks so good. Jesus. Jesus, Roscoe. What the actual hell? It's so good. Well done. We're gonna nip down now to 3D modeling. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Every time, I'm just like, I must scroll. I want to see all of it straight away. I don't want to wait. Some more of my restoration project. So funny story, but a lot of the model and external ship shots in the film were actually ripped from German propaganda video made by the Ministry of Propaganda himself during the war, and I was like, no, I don't want that footage there. So I removed the model shots, and then I was like, okay, now I need to replace those shots, and I was like, well, if we're going to replace shots, I might as well go and replace all the shots. So using the Titanic Historians library, recreated the entire external cinematics of the movie, so the ship sailing, oh my god, the sinking is edited in. Stuck to the original edit, barring moving the problematic footage. What? Movie is 2 hours long. As I type, it's currently exporting. What a ride. Wait. So you've gone into the movie and you've replaced the shots of the model with your own model shots from your 3D renders. That's wild. That's wild. You've just, oh my god. So you've just put your own shots into the movie? Like, what the heck? That's such a fun idea, though. That's such a fun idea. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just whack your own stuff in there. Why not? I mean, if you're doing it anyway, hell yeah. Oh, that's such a cool idea, CJ. Gee heckin' geez. Oh my god, that must have been a ton of work. Wait, show me this as well. Oh. You have too much power, CJ. Too much power. Too much power. I can't even compute that. That is a huge job. But that is so impressive. Well done. What is this? Well heckin' done. That is a lot, but really, really cool. A lot in the best way possible. Like, it's very heckin' impressive. Also, I have a sneaking suspicion that I know what this is. Oh wait, we got two things actually. So Squid said they were gonna post some of their capybara merch. Yeah. Look at them! Look at the capybara surprise boxes! Look at them! Oh dear, we're already art sharing? No, you're not late, I need to leave early because we're going to the dump today, JH. So I'm ending, oh, there goes my camera again. Ah, wonderful still frame. Love that. Thank you. Thanks camera. That's a hell of a, that's a no, don't raid me when my camera's frozen. Oh my god, Cthulhu. Cthulhu. Good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you had a lovely stream. Were you gaming again today, or was today you are doing a crafting stream? What stuff were you doing today? Oh wait, and I need to do the little M. Oh dear. A little MX Cthulhu. Need to get the whole thing in. I love your camera. It got stuck on her. How goes it? I hope you're having a lovely stream. For those who don't know, Cthulhu is a very talented artist and crafter, but they also do gaming streams. So they do a mixture of all. I think they've been playing a lot of Bitcraft recently. If you haven't got to check them out, go send them some love. They do basically every craft. They're another one of those artists and crafters that do basically everything. Also, if you want to post, if you were doing art and you wanted to post anything in the Discord, you'd be welcome to. We are actually going to be ending stream a little bit sooner than usual because I need to go down the dump before it closes. However, we will stick around because we're going to raid at the end into another BOOBTOBER streamer. So we'll keep raiding into fundraisers because for those who don't know, this month we're fundraising for breast cancer awareness. Really quickly, before I do my spiel, Cthulhu, if you need to go eat, sleep, drink, self-care after your stream, please do. You already know this spiel, so if you need to go look after yourself, go ahead. For anyone that's new here, hello, hi, welcome to October. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. During the month of October, we talk about breast cancer, we talk about breast cancer research, we talk about facts to do with breast cancer. For instance, if you're a man and you hear breast cancer and you're about to leave, hold up, men get breast cancer too. Every day in the UK, another man is diagnosed with breast cancer, so stay around. If you are trans, non-binary, and you've had top surgery, stay around, because just because you've had a mastectomy or top surgery, you can actually still get breast cancer. Stay, everyone. Everyone stay. Whoever you are, you can get breast cancer. And if you don't know how to do a chest check, this is how you do it. So you start with your 3 fingers, you take them under the arm and you go the whole way around the breast or pectoral tissue, so the whole way around here, and then you go in upwards and downwards sweeping motions across the chest. Once you've done one side, take your 3 fingers, do the other side in exactly the same way, so around the chest tissue and then upwards, downwards sweeping motions across the chest. What you are looking for is lumps, bumps, unusual patches of skin, and if you have enlargement and growth on one side, which is becoming very painful, a sudden inversion of the nipple when the nipple was not inverted before, or if you have any unexpected discharge from the nipple. And if you missed any of that, because I know that I do speak incredibly quickly, fear not, for we have a handy dandy lemon chart. So you're looking for any of this. Once you've done the chest check standing up, you can also doing it lying down because it gives you a different angle. Also, Olg, hello, welcome on in. And also Ashen, thank you for the follow. Good morning. You were doing Bitcraft? Hell yeah. I hope your Bitcraft is going well. I actually did pass it on to Shiny and I was like, Shiny, you like RuneScape. I think I'm gonna like this. Dear. All gendered tits are tits. Exactly. Exactly. Hi, Somene. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. Somene, this might interest you actually really quickly. We're doing Discord Art Share at the moment. However, what we've been doing behind the scenes that isn't Discord Art Share, we're making a customizable VTuber model. And today we've been doing some of the stuff to help you so that you'll have custom sliders on your model so that you can change your skin tone. For instance, look at this. Let me reset it to the default so you can see the default is in white. Yeah. But you can have any color skin in any light or dark tone with saturation. So you can have like, maybe you want a slightly desaturated, more gray, and then you wanted the blush to be like really bright. Yeah, you could do that. I've been really enjoying going to like kind of this sort of, put that down there, there you go. Purplish kind of color like here, and then going for the blush and like a really, yeah, look at that. I think that's really pretty. Actually, maybe desaturate that just a little bit. Pretty cool skin colors. You can do some pretty cool skin colors. You can also do like human skin colors if you want. If you want to be like I'd probably be this, but you would have the full range. You can do human skin colors if you really want to. I just think it's boring. When you have the option of purple, why would you do anything else? Dear, tell me more. Can we request things be added on the 20th? So pretty soon. So my fundraiser personally hasn't started yet. However, thank you for the segue. My fundraiser for the BCRF starts on the 20th of October until the 27th. And at that point, you'll be able to add different expressions, clothing, accessories, hairstyles, wings, tails, anything that you could possibly want on a VTuber model. You can add it onto this VTuber model. There will be at slightly different tiers for different things. We also have some very special tiers. For instance, if you would like bare feet to be added to the model, that is a special one-off donation. You know, stuff like that. We'll also have some special tiers like that, but you can add anything within TOS to this model. It will be a pretty gender neutral model. We started as a very gender neutral body with the idea that we could then add more femme features and more mask features, so you could have it kind of go either way if you wanted it to, just so that the model would be useful to like a large range of people. That's the goal. And yeah, that's what we're doing. But for now, we're currently at the stage where we're setting it up. So we're getting all of the initial stages done. All of the starty bit done. Getting all the starty bit done. And what you joined us at was looking at for some of the stuff that's been posted in the Discord, because that's fire. I love. Look how cute all of the capybara stuff is. It's great. Also, Starry, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Good morning, good morning. Oh dear. And then we also have from Glittering, took this morning when I took Nova outside. Oh, you could color a VT. Oh, you can't see it. Wait, you can't see what I'm looking at. Look at this. You could color a VTuber like that. Oh dear. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. You could color a VTuber like that. I'm gonna be so obnoxious this month while I'm making this. I'll be like, you can make your VTuber this. You want your VTuber to be this? You could make your VTuber this. You can also you could also donate for like skin patterns, stuff like if you wanted to give the character freckles, if you wanted to give the character patterns on their skin, it could be veins, could be anything. You could add tree lines. Doing art share, we're almost finished art share, I will say. So if anyone wants to get anything in, you're gonna have to be speedy, just because I need to nip down the dump, so I'm on a bit of a time limit today. That being said, I do see some things posted in pets and animals. Oh my god, the side eye! The side eye! Look at the puppy side eye with their big bone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So cute. So cute. Look at them. Look at them. That face. That's such a... That's a really good face. That's the kind of face you see on like emotes and stuff. Like literally a great emote face. Oh dear. If we nip down now to Milo and Loki. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, the size difference. Oh, you can't really tell there. They are, oh, sorry. They are quite different sized cats, huh? Oh my god, a criminally offensive side eye. Oh, that's so cute. Just on top of each other. Oh, they are. Oh my god. They love each other. Look at these two. I like this picture. This is a funny picture. I like the expression. He's been squished. Look at that. That's such a good expression. So squished. Aww. Aww. Oh my god. You are right. They are so in love. They are so in love. A horse. They are so in love. Oh my gosh. Adorable. Thank you, Glittering, for sharing. Also, Star. Couldn't take pictures of the horses today, but I wrote it. Wait, what's that name? Chablis, maybe? Or Sharbliss? Oh my god. Oh, pretty bean. With the little white mark on their head. Oh my god, pretty. Pretty horse bean. Shy. Camera shy, but pretty. Oh my gosh. I hope they were lovely. I hope they had a nice time as well. Hell yeah. They're a pretty bean. They're a pretty bean. Oh my gosh. Alright, I know we did just get a raid, but just because I have a couple other things I need to do today, that is gonna actually do it for today's stream. I will be next back on Sunday and Monday, and then I'm gone for 5 days because wedding. So I'll be here Sunday and Monday streaming more of the rigging side of things and all that kind of stuff. And then yes, gone for 5 days, completely gone off the face of the universe, because I will be in a field with no reception. So I will just be, woo, absolutely gone. Oh dear. Is it right? He's very pretty. His little marking on the head is so pretty. Gonna head out to do human tasks. Take care, Astrid. Now, for anyone who can stick around, really appreciate the extra manpower, because we're gonna be raiding into another BOOBTOBER streamer, so someone who is fundraising for BOOBTOBER. Yes. And I think we're gonna raid into Starry, because I think it's just Starry and Saki, and Starry we have not raided yet. So we're going to be raiding into Starry, who is doing stuff with their guinea pigs. Stick around for little sweet potatoes. If you would like to see some wonderful sweet potatoes while celebrating BOOBTOBER and raising money and doing all the good stuff, you're going to have to stay. You're going to have to stay for potatoes. Very important.
Thank you for the lovely stream. Sorry it was a shorter one, but no, thank you everyone for popping by. Massive thank you for the raid by Cthulhu at the end there as well. It's very kind of you. Grab your raid calls. We're going to send lots of love to someone who is fundraising for BOOBTOBER. So we're going into, again, we're going into Starry. Starry is actively fundraising. You can do lots of stuff with milestones and specifically rewards with the guinea pigs. I think like feed the guinea pigs, all that kind of stuff over with Starry. So if you want to feed some potatoes this Friday, if you want to spend some time with some lovely sweet beans, stick around, grab a raid call, and I will see you on Sunday. Have a lovely rest of your week. Have a lovely rest of your weekend. I'll let you know how the dump shop stuff goes in the Discord because it's a good dump shop. It's a good dump shop. It's good. Hopefully, normally it's good. Touch wood, it's normally good. So I'll maybe get some good treasures. Have a lovely day, everyone. Yeah, have a lovely day, everyone. And I'll see you on Sunday. See you on Sunday. Take care. And everyone on YouTube as well, thank you so much for popping by. It was lovely to have you. I'll see you on Sunday as well.